and welcome to the Inglorious Bards. I am your magnanimous Game Master Tom, and this is Adventure 5? Yeah, I think so, yeah. We're excited to have you here. We are coming to you live from twitch.tv/IngloriousBards every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. You can also join us on our YouTube channel and watch the video there, or catch us on every podcast platform out there. You can catch all of that at our website, IngloriousBards.com. We are excited to pick up where we left off last time. We have our players ready to go. We are using the Mutant Chronicles 3rd Edition system, where players are rolling a bunch of dice, trying to get as many successes as they can, and they can roll extra successes to bank as momentum to do cool effects. And I have Threat I can use to also roll extra successes. We'll see how all this works and more with a recap of what happened last adventure from Seth.
Hello! Our cold open started in a medical prison-type facility. Amongst many guards and scientists, a man is strapped onto a table in a cell being tortured. A white ball of energy is continuously zapping him. The lead scientist is instructing another scientist to keep pushing this little experiment. Quickly, the patient's eyes burn white with energy, and he breaks from his restraints and dives at this ball of energy. In a violent burst, he is turned to a goo stain on the floor. The lead scientist, Dr. Gibbs, walks away unfazed. We pick up with the prophets still sitting at the rot root, contemplating their run-in with the Eclipse Domain. After some squid delicacies getting slurped down and some weird mating dance from Professor Fineglass, they head to the construction yard to check out the incident they were told about that involved someone becoming aggravated and attacking people. They get directed to find Ryzen. He is the victim of an even more recent attack. They find him down in the showers. He is beat up and tore to hell. Pastuza gets to fixing. They head deeper into the construction site where they were told the attack occurred. They find an aggressively yelly man. He runs off when they try to question him. Script takes off and immediately gets buffaloed by a giant robot. A fight ensues. This is the first major battle that Lance 2 has gotten themselves into. The results are a little varied.
Yeah.
But they did all make it out of the fight alive, as Script fiddled around and disabled the robot for 1 hour. The chase continues after the yelly man. He leads the prophets to a wall of hatches that houses some maintenance drones. He takes off out into space in one of them. There are 2 drones left that can each fit 2 beings. Cue the Benny Hill music of the 5 prophets running around to figure out who is going to continue the chase. Ash and Fineglass get into one and Script gets into the other, leaving the Rhino and the Rat back on the station. The drone that Script pilots is a little faulty, but with some skill and a great roll, he corrects it and he pursues. Ash and Fineglass close the gap and literally become entangled with the Yelly Man's drones, as all of these drones have weird, scraggly arms. At a bit of a stalemate, Script comes barreling in and rams into the Yelly Man's drone. Script, the android, opens the airlock of his drone and goes out into space. He crawls over all the other drones and opens the airlock of the man they've been pursuing, choking the air, literally choking the air from him as he does so. After a few more times of trying to let space choke the life from him, the stranger complies, and the gang makes its way back to the station. This yelly man has a lab coat with the name of Dr. Gibbs on it. He is very frantic, coming back in, and the prophets take him to a janitor's closet and strap him to a chair and get to interrogating. They quickly find identification on him. His name is Nate Bronson. After calming him down a bit, he tells them he works in Dr. Gibbs' facility on a rock called 918b, and it's just out in orbit from the Ark-Rise. He says there's a weekly shuttle that goes back and forth from 918b to Ark-Rise. Nate is terrified we are going to take him back there. but he gets promised that they will not. Pastuza takes him to the station's medbay and gives instructions to the doctor there to keep him restrained, sedated, and monitored for a few days. Dr. Eleni is skeptical but compliant, although she does narc them out to Security Chief Ober, who by chance the prophets go to see directly afterwards. He accosts them a little bit about harboring a threat to the station, but he's probably just being a little grumpy. He gives them the shipping records for the Calliope and tells them who to talk to at the docking station about the shuttle to 918B. Not expecting the shuttle for another 5 days, the prophets are surprised to hear that it is currently docked at the station. The prophets, not wanting to draw too much suspicion, split the party. Script and Fineglass go to the shuttle. Ash, Zoma, and Pastuza, with an act of indignity, try for a more successful froyo run. Script and Fineglass break into the shuttle, find some useful information on the location of the lab on 918B, and then, while being a little greedy, try to break into a security cache. They get interrupted by some Ripclaws. The Ripclaws are a gang of ne'er-do-wells that have been a pain in the side of the prophets for a long time. Yeah. And that, my friends and foes, is where the adventure begins.
Our heroes, our prophets, marshals in space, in search of a character known as Dr. Gibbs. Something is going on with him and his experiments that has caused the death of a boy and passing on some sort of white energy from this child to other people. They have followed the trail of information from this boy to an asteroid belt and are aboard a space station within this belt called the Ark-Rise. They have sought after different people, run into criminals, police officers, corrupt folks, and weird yellow arm flailing aliens to finally come across a bit of information that this Gibbs doctor might be located on a place called 918 Bravo, a facility somewhere in this asteroid belt. As all good characters in the movie do, they split up, and two of them head off to look at a shuttle. This is a shuttle that someone escaped from the facility with. Searching it, they found some information and research technology that might be of use later, but also a security box. These two characters are Dr. Fineglass, a mushroom-headed scientist and computer expert, as well as Script, the group android. They are currently hunched over this metal security lockbox in the shuttle. The shuttle is a wide open shuttle, almost like one of those military transport planes. So very open, you could drive a low vehicle into. There's some fold down seats on the side. It could hold a bunch of folks. And then there's a small piloting area. Our two prophets are kneeling over this box, unable to get in, when the door to the shuttle opens up, and Script and Fineglass, you look and you see four people standing there. Not four prophet allies as you were expecting. Instead, you see mohawks that are pink, rings coming out of noses, strange leather with barb-studded stuff on it, and knives and some nasty-looking pistols on them. They are four...
Halloween is next week, boys.
They are 4 Ripclaws, a group of pirates/mercenaries who ply all over space, particularly harassing some areas in the Alliance space, but definitely out here in the frontier. They are in a constant battle with the prophets. They are doing every bit they can to harass you because you prophets are always harassing them. There's been a history of attacks and destruction, and they stumble into this shuttle with the light behind them and the doors slowly closing with a hiss behind them. These 4 Ripclaws. The one with the most mohawk steps forward and says, well, what do we have here? Some sort of thieves, perhaps? Maybe not.
I'm getting fifth element vibes.
Spyglass wants to do a roll and use his known factions skill.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm serious. I pass with momentum.
Okay.
And so he can tell based on the pink shade of mohawk and the accoutrement on their jackets who their boss is, who the Ripclaw boss is.
This is one of your special talents that you have.
Yes, one of my talents. Known factions.
Are you banking that momentum?
I'm banking that momentum.
I don't see it here.
Known
factions. I see it.
Under
I see
education.
it. Characters from the philosophy, style, and motivations, various political and corporate entities. I like extending it to here. The character may attempt a education test. He recognizes full political corporate affiliations. Yeah.
All right. Oh, and I get to roll one more d20 when I have a success. That one I did not pass on, but doesn't matter. So yeah, I pass with 1 momentum.
And as you speak, he says something else. I think you punks aren't just thieves. A little birdie out there told me you might be something else, a bit of lawmen.
I think you best better check with your boss on that one.
I think you're a prophet. I think both of you are prophets. That's what they're saying around out there.
What? Who is saying that?
Says a disgruntled toaster.
You think Ripsaw would have sent us out here being prophets?
What are you saying? He sent you?
Well, duh. He's not gonna trust you to get the job done.
Who the hell are you?
That's for you to not know, and for us to finish our business.
I don't understand that logic. Make a persuasion roll. I think that's our skill name, right? Difficulty 1. Normal. Persuade.
Oh yeah, I pass.
Okay. He whispers something to his buddy next to him. And his buddy starts shaking his head. No. They're going to take it. We'll take it. And the second guy comes up. He's a bigger guy. A black-skinned alien with weird, almost feathery skin, but humanoid in every other way. He comes hulking over towards you, Script, and looks down at you from about a foot height and says, my name's Smokey, and I don't think I know you. And if I don't know you, you don't belong here, and you're on our new property.
Hey, Script, get Ripsaw on the line.
Yes, I will do so. Do. And I open up comms to Zoma.
To Zoma,
Yeah.
your ally down the way.
Ripsnart, this is the... hello? Are you eating something?
Froyo. I'm enjoying a nice froyo.
Voice modulation activated.
You're on speakerphone? What are you doing?
Yes, I am here with the 4 Ripclaws that you sent.
Da.
We are engaging with them now.
What is problem?
Exactly. Thank you. Click.
I think we better get to shuttle.
Why?
Not done with my pistachio yet.
You said 4 people are surrounding them.
What kind of people?
Clearly not friendly, otherwise he would not say anything.
Those guards again?
I
Or
think
or maybe the
said
domain
something
guys?
about Ripsaw. I think he meant Ripclaw. The gang.
Yeah, I know Ripclaws.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Well, you know Ripsaw, Ripjaw, Ripaw. The brothers, the Ripclaw gang.
Okay, let's go.
Let me give it a last
But
bite.
like, we can beat them away, right? We're
Yeah,
not, like,
we can take
running.
it. Can we get this to go, please?
All right. Cup or cone, you guys get your froyo to go. It takes quite a while, though. So meanwhile, back in the shuttle,
Which scene to go?
they look confused. Smokey looks back at the other 3 behind him. What did he say? To script the non-persuasive one.
He said that you are impeding our progress and you must get out of our way now.
Make a Dr. Fineglass, also make a persuade roll, and you can 1 die, and that's a bonus you're giving him.
Okay.
Script's the primary.
That's a success.
Okay.
So does that his success translate to me?
Yes.
And that is a success.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
All right. Well done. What is your persuade skill, by the way?
Do I need to tell you?
You didn't even look.
It's 5.
5, so you need to roll a 5 or less on
God.
2 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're role playing it well. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
He says, I don't like this at all, and pushes you back, Script, and looks at you for some sort of reaction.
Yeah, it's just sort of blankness there. There's a lack
Powers
of
down.
Yeah, there's a discernible lack of reaction. You are impeding our progress.
Listen here. Why do you think you only sent 2 of us to do what it would take 4 of you to do? You're messing with the wrong people.
Are you still on comms?
No, I
right.
would have turned.
We are heading that way.
Yeah.
No, you're still the pistachio is taking extra long for some reason.
Trying to dig the nuts out of the
Yeah.
nozzle.
I ordered periwinkle flush. How long could this possibly take?
Callbacks.
The main guy with the extra mohawk says, "All right, you can have this one, but everything on the concourse is still ours. And if you try nothing, then you're gonna get in trouble, big ass trouble."
What's your deal?
And he says, "Come on, Smokey." And he pulls his friend away. They open up the door with a hiss and step out of the shuttle, leaving you two.
Bye, Smokey. It was nice meeting you.
The door is stopped by a feathery black hand. And a tall, slightly aviatory alien steps back in. And he clunks back in. His friends are holding the door, and he's walking all the way up to you, Script. "I don't like you.
Oh,
And I don't care what anyone says."
I don't either. I'm kind of designed that way.
Calm.
Smokey reaches out and is grabbing at your throat. And grabs a hold of your throat, but it's not a good grab, but has some bit of a grab on your throat.
That is uncomfortable. I would prefer you stop, or I will need to make you.
You ain't making me do anything.
Script uses unarmed combat to just basically, like, not damage, just, like, break the grip
Get on-
sort
okay.
of thing, yeah.
Difficulty 1, unarmed combat.
And that is going to be a
A
success.
pass, all right. You get free.
I still like you, Smokey. It's not too late.
You can walk away.
All the empathy program is coming to work.
Fineglass is looking for the off switch.
Yeah. He pushes you hard against the bulkhead, and you take 1 point of damage to your right arm.
Okay.
And says, "Stay the hell away from wherever I can be, or I'll cut you." And he walks away towards the
Take
door.
care, buddy.
He stops at the door.
That Tim
This episode is
trying to
entitled "And He
stop
Stopped."
And he comes stomping back, boom, 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 across, and is going to make a big old swing at your head.
Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen.
Okay, you may go first then.
Oh shit.
Don't forget you got a momentum.
You have a
Yeah.
He
momentum.
rears back up with a big feathery
Again,
fist.
it's really about deflection at this point, where I'm not trying to like strike back, but I'm basically defending.
Android Aikido.
Yeah,
Okay, you can do. You can.
Some momentum to defend.
yeah,
Over here.
yeah. So I'll spend the momentum and roll 3 dice for whatever unarmed combat, maybe.
Hold. With how our system works, you need to do a. Sorry, where is it? There is no full-out defense like that. You would just do. You would just wait and do a response, and then
Okay.
you can ready your primary action for something else.
Yeah, which will basically just be to stop whatever he's doing. Like,
Okay.
like that's my intent is just to curtail his
All right.
actions.
He takes a big old swing. You must pay me 1 threat to dodge.
Okay.
But then you can dodge, and you can spend that before you roll if you want.
Yeah, I'll spend the momentum.
All right.
Is that unarmed combat?
This is no. This is acrobatics.
Okay. 2
Two.
successes. So actually, yeah, 2.
Pass the momentum.
Pass
Yeah,
the momentum.
pass with the momentum.
All right. He also got the 2 that he needed, but players break the tie. He swings, and you barely dodge out of the way, and he gets even more angry. He's going to swing with the other arm. You can still have your action left.
Yeah, I'm gonna like throat punch him.
All right, go for it. Difficulty 1, unarmed combat.
Will be a pass.
All right, you hit.
What are his friends doing?
Yeah. So
He can't see that right now, but maybe Fineglass can.
unarmed combat. I have no idea how many dice I roll for that.
Let's do.
I mean, I have 2 in the skill column for that, so I don't know what that translates to.
I've got it here in my melee weapons chart. I think it's 2 dice. Yep.
Plus 2D.
Yeah.
Okay. And no damage.
Okay. No, it's 1 plus 2d, so you do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
You punch him, and that does not go through his armor. And so you two are scuffling. Fineglass, you can see the other 3 are drawing weapons. One draws a serrated knife. The other 2 draw their pistols. And going, God damn it, here we go!
Fineglass positions himself in between the 2 troublemakers and the 3 Ripclaws at the door. It's not your fight, gentlemen.
And the leader, Mr.
And
Mohawk.
he has his hand on his pistol.
All right, the leader has his pistol out and pointed past you, but you keep getting in the way, pointing it at script. Make a persuade 3.
Yeah, I have to spend a threat.
Okay, gaining a threat for you to get some additional die.
Good luck.
So I can re-roll all my dice with a hero
With
point.
a hero point.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Okay, spending a hero point to go in the pool, 2 momentum.
He has a racial bonus that 2 group momentum
And
gets
I'm
added.
re-rolling 2 of my 3.
No, you reroll all.
I have to re-roll all.
Yep.
Yeah. You can do it. You'll be
You
all
got
right.
this.
No problem.
He says the impossible.
That's still only 2 successes.
All right.
So that is not
For what?
persuade. I needed 3, and I got 2.
Oh, okay.
Can you use the momentum you just generated?
No, not for his own. It's
Yeah,
added to
I
the group.
cannot use it for myself.
All right, Mohawk says, "Screw you, Spacer," and bam, takes a shot at Script with a hit with a momentum. Script, you are shot in the torso
Okay.
Ouch.
for 4 points of damage. Bang!
So I already had 3, and I have 1 soak, so now I have only like 1 light wound left to take there.
In the torso. It is a new round. Fineglass and Script, you guys go first.
Fineglass pulls his gun.
Excitedly, apparently.
Hey, Professor, we're about to leave. Did you need us to order anything for you before we go? They got the raspberry crumble you were
I
excited
think they
about.
have a new kid on his first day.
And over that open comm channel, he hears Spyglass say, "Eat this laser beam, shitbag."
I don't think,
Very articulate.
yeah, I never would expect him to say that. When combat happens, he gets super into it.
Guys, I don't think he needs any yogurt.
All right, your minor action was to draw, and you can blast away. Who you
Yeah.
blasting at?
The one who took a shot.
Okay, Mohawk it is.
What am I target?
Difficulty 1
No, I missed.
with ranged weapons. So, what was your line that you said heroically again?
Eat this laser beam, shitbag.
And bang, you shoot some oxygen mask off on the side of the shuttle that starts hissing. Script.
Script is like, you should not have done what you did, and then he draw and point blank fire at him.
At this guy?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead
You want it
and
to come to this.
yeah, make your shot.
I was just trying to be funny. Just say goodbye. Okay, so
There
I
is no
shoot.
funny in space.
And I have a success and a momentum,
Okay.
and I do a shit ton of damage with this.
Point blank, I hope so.
Plus 5 dice, yeah.
You banking the momentum?
Yeah. Okay, so that is, and I get to re-roll as a sniper. Reroll number of damage dice equal to your ranged weapon talent.
And
so
where
I get
is
to
it
reroll
to?
those. It is going to be to the left leg, and it will be 4, 5, 6, 7
Wow.
points of damage.
Holy moly.
Huge.
I just basically took an artery and just was like, just like right up against his leg.
You blast Smokey hard. He does have some armored legs, though, and he is bleeding like crazy. Ah!
It's
And-
not too late, Smokey. I still like you.
And it is their turn, however. They get to return the favor. Smokey is going first. He is, now that this is it's on! And he draws his jagged blade and strikes at you. Before I roll, doesn't count. He is pissed off and is spending 2 threat against you. Sorry, 3 threat to get 2 extra dice.
Can I dodge?
You can. Give me a threat and make an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Do that math, Seth. You just, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
A
10, 11, 12.
success.
I spent 3.
A success.
A. Double checking. 2. He hits you. Stabs you. You don't want it to hit you in the torso, is that right?
Correct.
Oh no.
Right leg
Okay.
for only a point of damage.
Which gets soaked.
Barely scrapes you. However, Fineglass, you are being shot at by 2 guys and closed in on another guy with his own jagged knife. The shots are coming at you first, however. Any dodging you want to do, or are you good?
Yeah, sure. Let's dodge.
You can only dodge once. Give me a threat and go ahead and make your dodge.
Dodge is what?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
It's not once per round, it's once per combat,
No,
right?
once per round.
Once per round, great.
Nice. I have 1 success.
1 success.
Yes.
2 is a hit on Fineglass. Fineglass is hit. Mixing up my dice here. Sorry. For another bang. Left leg for 6 points of damage.
That's a serious wound.
Ooh,
Fineglass.
What's
Blood
your-
splatters out.
On my left leg, 0. So that was 4
6.
6
No, I'm saying it's 4 on my left leg. So then the other 2
becomes serious wounds.
both
You
are
get 2
serious.
serious wounds?
So I have 2 serious wounds on my leg.
All right.
Well, serious wounds are just.
Are serious.
blanketed.
Right.
And with serious wounds,
You take 2 stress, 1 for each.
yeah.
Do I?
No. It's not 1 each. The first serious wound, he suffers a stress. You are now seriously injured, which means you act. You act last from now on in the combat round.
Okay, even though I have an extra box on my stress.
That doesn't matter. You're seriously.
okay.
Stress is completely independent from that. All right. Oh, second shot is fired. I rolled a 15 and a 20. And a 20 in this system is bad.
It's bad.
I am going to say you, in wincing in pain, do some weird, I can't think of the movie or something, but you just double over awkwardly in pain, and the knife guy charging you trips over you and tumbles and
like
falls
it.
and
I
misses
love it.
his attack. However, we have a seriously wounded professor and a lightly wounded synthetic android, still with 4 of these gangers, and with our other prophets still far away at the ice cream place. The door hisses open again into the shuttle, and yet another person steps in. And it is a cloaked, 4-eyed mystic prophet by the name of Velu standing in the entranceway. Velu, you are now within the scene. You see your 2 friends in a bloody, tight, close-quartered battle. It is a new round. What would you like to say, Velu? And then you can all go.
Rip claws! And start unleashing torrents
of goodness.
pinkish energy.
All right. Fine Glass, you have to go last since you're seriously wounded.
yep.
Script and Velu, you may go.
Velu has since upgraded and has some damage dealing capabilities that are now in addition to what he does. And he's striking at the targets in front of him.
So this is like telekinetically launching something?
Yes.
Who are you attacking?
The 2 guys in front of me, they're still
Just
just,
pistols?
but they haven't acted from what I've seen. I'm
No,
seeing.
you heard shots and they're ready to shoot again. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, right in front of me, and
All right.
I'm attacking them. And here we go. That is a success.
Okay, that's a hit.
That is left arm.
All right.
I'm spending 2 momentum to roll a second location.
Ooh.
Head.
Okay. So
I am
what is your
doing-
damage?
It's 4 damage plus what I roll here
What?
is 6 damage.
How is it 4 damage?
Because I have upgraded my abilities, my talents to compensate. And he does 3 more damage. There's 1 with the spell plus the damage dice.
Okay.
So that's 4, and the damage dice makes it 6 in total.
6 total damage.
To the head.
6 total damage to the arm, which is protected. But then half of that, 3, then
3
goes to the head. The
goes to
first
the
shot,
head.
Mohawk gets hit. He spins around. The second shot blows a hole through his head, and he drops.
Wow.
And it wasn't just a blow; it was some sort of object went flying through his head.
Yes. So bits and pieces of piping get shorn off and start tumbling towards them and impale them.
Script, it didn't have to be this way, Smokey. And then I shoot him again.
The final words he hears are so cold and lifeless.
What? And remind me, what is? There's something like reload or like
There are reloads you can spend. You have 2 roughly per return back to base.
yeah, which does what?
Good question. I don't think we've ever used them before, have we?
Yeah,
I
there's
thought that
something
was like only if you wanted to do cover fire.
or like rapid fire or
Or-
something. There's
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
where I can attack like multiple targets. I
Yes,
think.
it's totally here. It is.
Sorry, I don't have the chart. I apologize.
That's all right. We're learning the system. It is unable to be found.
Covering fire uses a reload as a response action to make it more difficult for someone else to be attacked.
Here it is. Reloads.
Is there
Usage.
something
You can
that?
choose to rapid fire, expending a
Rapid
reload
fire.
on a single attack. you gain +1 die and +1 damage dice for a reload.
We're gonna use a reload.
All right, so he is firing multiple shots at point blank range
Suppressing fire. Yeah, and I'm gonna spend a hero point,
to lock something in.
and I'm gonna drop a 1 on. Actually, I can either drop a 1 or I can drop this die wherever I want. Right?
No.
No. Okay. Never mind. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna drop the 1.
Okay, so you're spending a hero point to lock in a bonus 4th die.
Yes.
Jesus.
And then, I needed 3 dice, so that is going to be so that would be 2 momentum.
I passed with 2 momentum.
And then with the 1, and I have the expertise, what does that do? That gives me extra something.
Focus
Yeah, correct.
is an extra success.
Okay, so then
Another. That was a
add
huge hit then.
add
Okay.
a momentum 1, and then I have 5 dice. I can re-roll. That's going to be 8 points of damage. No, I'm sorry, 9 points of damage. Plus, it was an extra damage with the hero with the rapid fire.
Yes.
So 10 points of damage to the left leg again.
Oh!
We were asking earlier, and that may be where you wanted, but you can use your momentum for a called shot to rotate your die.
One
your,
face.
Your damage die one face per
Got it.
momentum spent.
I'm good.
Yeah, his left leg again.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Brutal.
Let's just amputate by bullet fire.
pretty much.
All right. It is.
So what happened there?
Yeah. Oh, you can describe it. That was a huge hit.
Good old feather boy Smokey, just with his avian bones, takes another hit in the leg.
They're weak and hollow.
It just shatters out, and he just like collapses over. He's bleeding out, and there's some gurgling as he looks at his friends and says, "Retreat."
All right. There are 2 rip claws left. One with a jagged blade, another with a pistol.
The avian enemy said retweet.
Retweet me.
Spyglass goes after the Ripclaws?
Yep.
Okay.
I think, though, if you wanted, this is just an FYI here, for seriously wounded? Seriously wounded? There it is. You can pay me a threat to interrupt, like I can do to you. Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
Thank you.
2 rip claws left. One with the blade, one with the gun. They see things are going really bad, and the one with the blade says, "Ah, cheese it!" And they turn around and start running towards the. Yeah.
That is a safe word.
Got it from Ash.
And they run towards the shuttle door. There is, however, a cloaked figure in the way, and that is Velu. The guy with the pistol pushes you out of the way and slams the button and opens up the door. The guy with the blade is taking a swipe at you, Velu.
Oh, okay.
You may declare a dodge, give me a threat, or just let him roll a normal difficulty.
I'm going to declare a dodge.
Okay. Roll your acrobatics. Good luck, and I'll roll his attack.
That is...
You did a really good job convincing them not to
success.
attack
Yeah, I
us.
did.
I got 2. It is a hit upon you. I've been rolling really well here.
Yes, you have.
He swipes at you haphazardly, but gets a successful hit for 3 damage to your torso.
3 damage to the torso. I'm not sure if I'm fully
How
recovered
much
or not.
damage
from
did you take to your
I am?
torso?
Okay. Soak should be 1 in the center. Yes.
Swipes and cuts through your robe, and it is the end of the turn. Fineglass.
They're actively running out.
Yes.
And don't come back!
Oh no! The crow stands up. Another thing.
Hops over.
That'd be awesome.
The words of Tim do not represent the
Tim, you just took our 7 live listeners down to 3. Good job. Lost more than 50%.
I'm hoping the generation that listens to us doesn't know what that means.
The Ripclaws go running out and running down the concourse, and as they do so, they go running past 3 armed militaristic-looking spacers with ice cream dripping off of their cheeks. You three, Zoma, Ash, and Dr. Pastuza, have weird mohawked ripclaws racing by you, shoulder to shoulder, knocking you aside.
Go to complain to the manager about that guy. He was the one. Oh, get out of my way! What are you doing?
We gotta get to the
Where are you guys
professor.
going so fast?
Hey, why are you? Who are you running from? Or where are you going to?
They continue to run and just go, go, go!
What the?
They are running from us.
What?
They
The,
may be
Why would,
doing
they,
some-
why would they be running from you?
And Script looks down at the dead guy.
what?
Yeah, that he's basically just like amputated his leg.
Did you get
I
another-
don't know. Was trying to be amenable.
You
Oh,
guys are
jelly beans.
terrible.
I'd persuaded them to leave, but I
You
think
did a great job of that.
But I think we need to fine tune Script's friendliness software a little bit or something.
What, do you
I
want Vista?
was being nice.
Hey, fella. Don't ever change.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. How are we gonna clean up this kind of mess here?
As Ash says that, you see there is your last prophet has returned from his meditative state. Velu is there holding a bloody leg. Is that right?
Yes, Velu's there and feeding it to a renutrifier that is a cleanup bot on the ground there, and he's trying to wedge the leg into this port.
You have impeccable timing.
The grinding room.
If not for Velu,
Is that your friend in the chipper shredder there?
The little guy? Yes. I heard the call out on the comms. I was wandering around looking for you.
I'm
I
glad you
couldn't
found
find
us.
you, and then it said, I heard the gunshots, and there was a security notice, and they said it was in the hangar bay. So I knew to come here.
Well, nothing we can't handle when the security gets here. Right?
Velu, you become security?
I will be nice.
I think can tone down the niceness.
It's part of my programming.
We'll work on that.
Velu,
How are you
security
gonna-
on station does not quite enjoy our presence at present.
Oh, well, they know about this little scuffle.
Fineglass, how are you gonna change script?
I don't know at the moment.
Oh, I think I saw something on his back.
Do not touch me
and
there.
as you go to look, I jab you in the ass with a needle.
That never gets old.
I know.
You jab me? Ouch!
Script, you are leaking.
I'm gonna use
I don't have time to
heal
leak.
you five light wounds.
Okay.
But not serious wounds.
Not serious.
What?
Not yet.
I only have 4.
I show you have 6.
Oh, that made me sad.
Two to the head from last
Oh,
session.
I had
Oh.
1 left on the head.
Well, that's gone too.
So all my light wounds gone.
Nice. Also, Seth, Dr. Pastuza, keep in mind healing resource-wise the once per day on the bigger wounds with the group and what the group is trying to tackle.
But once per scene. On
Yeah.
the light wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
You all have made quite a mess in this station. Lots of security notices that I saw.
Can't script. Can your attitude be changed?
I say we find
Anybody
a new place
can
to
change,
talk about
Doctor.
this.
Really?
Oh, there's a new
How do we
security
do
notice.
it? How do we do it on you? Is there like a switch?
As I said, I think we should relocate.
And I jab you right in the arm.
Lead the way, Professor. Ash is trying to hand you a raspberry crumble froyo as you are walking away and trying to lead.
All right.
I'm
And
gonna
I
burn
don't
all,
take
'cause
it
we're gonna
right
start
now.
losing 'em. 5 light wounds.
Nice.
Oh, that's your expertise
Mm-hmm.
and then extra. Nice.
That leaves just 3 on the torso, and I'm good everywhere else.
Okay.
The doctor is in.
All right. We're leaving the shuttle.
You're leaving this empty, bloodied shuttle.
We are.
How big is that security box?
It's like twice as big as a military footlocker, but it's bolted into the.
So as big as you.
You guys didn't try to open this? Script, I thought better of you.
Are we aboard the ship?
You are in this shuttle, which is not your shuttle. So you have your shuttle just down the way. This is the shuttle that you have no idea what the shuttle is all about.
I was having trouble decoding it. Would you like to try, Dr. Pastuza?
Do we have time?
I don't think we have time.
Well, let's
Zoma,
try it anyways.
Yeah, Zoma peeks his head out to check to see if security's on
What,
the way.
No security you can see. And
Last
it's
I
a little
looked, there's-
yeah, the security's like...
The last I
Oh,
looked, the
lame.
security has been occupied with a
Or
robot that has
Is
gone rampant in
anybody
another
looking
area.
in this direction.
Oh.
I am right here.
Different robot, much bigger robot, a construction robot. They're dealing with that.
We've already dealt with big robot. We could have used you back then too.
Oh.
There are many things.
So, Valor, are you saying the security has been distracted?
Oh, I don't know that. Just these recent notifications. They talk about a construction robot in one of the lower areas that was active and acting in rogue.
It was quite providential.
That was us.
Well done.
Pastuza, what you got?
Oh, I'm just going to try to open this box here.
I'll let you give it a try. One last try for the group. You're going to make a thievery roll.
Hey, Professor, are we supposed to be thieving in different shuttles that we don't know about? I'm not saying that it has
Before
to
you make it, go ahead, Vash.
I'm just saying it's not exactly in the book.
Profit Guideline 218-B, line 3.
Even though, like, these are, like, probably...
I am the book.
We don't have any evidence.
We're
If we
investigating.
use-
In times where there is contradictory information, discretion is
Like,
allowed.
What about these dead guys? That's not evidence to search this shuttle?
I just got here. Did these guys come from the shuttle, Professor? Is this their shuttle?
Ash,
They're in it.
Ash, you got that raspberry froyo for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Here, come here. I want to.
Bring it around the corner here.
Hey, jam something up your butt.
Like, we should investigate
Ash,
everything, right?
Ash, come here. I want to show you something.
Little Ribclaw.
Professor, I'm being given a lot of voices at the same time right now and getting a little confused.
Ash, I want the
With his
froyo.
talking.
Bring it over here to me.
Ash
As
takes
he's
the
backing
froyo.
away slowly.
Professor. Walk out. And I
Ash
walk
is being
with you.
kited.
We get outside the shuttle and I shut the door.
All right.
Oh,
Dr. Pastuza, you hunker down and start trying to hack into the security locker here. It is thievery difficulty 2. Not bloody likely. Or spend 5 hero points and you can, I don't know.
Nope, just one. Just one.
Okay, I wanted a couple repercussions and the door would open.
Be more
Or
rip
rip
claws.
claws would show up.
Yeah, I guess this isn't getting open.
It is very difficult, yes.
So Ash, sometimes we have to be discerning with what we do.
Yeah. That was my point, Professor. If we just do anything that anyone else does just because they feel like they should, then we're no different than them.
But we're not.
We have laws. We have codes. We have rules that we follow because we're prophets.
That is correct. There's a difference between pillaging and investigating.
Investigating is something that we would catalog, that we would have a warrant for, and we would then create and use as evidence.
Right now, where
What
we
was
are,
that?
there's no warrants here.
I think you are making my point for me, Professor.
We are the warrant.
Oh.
Script, can you remind Velu of what was purpose to be on shuttle?
Yes, I was very curious with all the blood.
Script then plays back Seth's opening intro.
his eye plays on a little young lady.
Holograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys
Velu
find the
Gama,
location
You
of
used to serve my father.
that base? The place that
Yes, we know the location of 9018 Bravo and the research center.
why are we standing around here? What time of
Because we're arguing
Doesn't
over
matter.
codes.
but I mean, are we tired? It seems like it's been a pretty long
It's
day.
been a long day.
Are we ready to go back to our quarters?
We don't even have quarters. We have a little shitty shuttle.
I thought we had a hotel.
You can, yeah, you have a little hotel.
Okay. Should we, take a rest and then get after that rock?
That sounds good.
All right, you guys head off to a cheap hotel and get some rest. Anything unusual you're doing? Otherwise, we will wake up the next day.
Is there
Tech points?
fatigue
Oh, yeah.
or any
Tech
such
points?
tiredness in the system?
There can be.
Okay. Zoma was just gonna spend a few more hours at the bar, if there's a hotel bar, or the rot route. Where
You can go to
whichever is
Rot Route
closer.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Ash.
sipping.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying he's sipping on a Gorglak, which is nice, like martini-based gaseous beverage.
All right.
Ash is going to fill out the reports, status report of where we are, where we're going, what we have in mind. The box that we couldn't get into that was obviously full of evidence that we couldn't access.
Full.
We chose not to access.
We chose not
because,
to
you know.
access as part of the
Yeah.
investigation.
Tech points. So, Script has a couple tech points to
Yes.
spend. Can I do that?
How many do you have?
2.
You must spend both of them, and it takes an hour for each, so you need 2 hours in a workshop.
Do I have time to do that and get rested as well?
It's up to you guys how long you want to stay in the station. You have 10 days before your ship arrives to take your shuttle back.
I thought it was 5.
10 days for the
Oh,
Navy.
for the Navy
Yeah,
shuttle.
5 before this shuttle goes back to
Right.
the rock.
Do it.
Yeah. So, Script will be late for breakfast. He doesn't show up. He's not in his room. He just sort of
Continental.
right has wandered off.
You sleep?
I
Is it
shut
right?
down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unfortunate Windows updates that come out at the most inopportune times.
Reboots 3 times.
In the middle of combat. Not now!
So yeah, so Script wanders off, finds himself a workshop down in the deep work area. or
Down in the
whatever.
deep area, you have no authorization for that, but I also said it was very unattended down there, so you can easily find some old little workshop that's has just what you need.
Yep.
Very quiet. Maybe one guy in the 2 hours walks by and pokes his head in, but then doesn't care and walks on by. So you're going to make a mechanics roll. You're just doing a difficulty 1. If you fail, you lose all of your tech points. If you succeed, you get to draw some cool tech cards and hand them out to the group, and then each extra momentum that you roll can get you additional cards.
Okay, here we go. That is going to be 2 successes. So
A pass and a
a
momentum.
pass and a momentum.
All right,
yes.
so that's 2 from your tech points, so 3 cards.
all 3 cards.
All 3 cards.
So it has to be
Nice.
these 3 that I hand out.
Yes.
Then. Okay.
So he returns back to the hotel with a big satchel and slams it down on the bed. And
I made some things for some of you, but not others.
What do you got for me?
You looked at me when you said both the positive thing and the negative thing, so you're very confusing.
We
Um,
did rest, so what does that do to our stats? Because there's still some wounds.
I'll look that up while he does that. Good.
out there.
you have something that I gave you already, right?
Maybe.
Don't be selfish.
I made you something, Professor Fineglass, for helping me in the shuttle. It is called a scriptic enhancer.
Scriptic enhancer.
It's to enhance scripts. Oh, never
And then I made something else. It is a symmetrical oscillating displacer. And he puts that in his pocket.
All right.
It's like a small crystal. He's like, I will keep this. I made it for myself. Nobody else gets anything. Oh, wait. Hold on. There is one more thing.
I also made this for myself.
I think you need something. Shut up, forget your name. Ash.
Still updating.
Scripting error. Yeah. This is a force blaster.
Ooh.
And we'll blast some force for you.
Want to go this way?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, buddy. Force blasting sounds nifty.
All right, you hand out some items. Anyone who has light wounds can make a resistance roll, difficulty 1.
I get 3 more, right?
Yes. Take a look at your light wounds, though. Make sure those
Yeah.
are...
And then we have to do what?
Yeah.
Resistance roll. If you succeed, you get half your physique rounded down in wounds. Light wounds, healed.
I have expertise in there, so that's 3 successes. Or is
New
it focus?
repercussions count in this?
Is it on the focus you get the extra success?
Don't
Or
worry
my
about
next
that
one?
great
I'm
number
gonna ask
in any
before
way
I roll.
whatsoever.
Okay, 2 successes.
Yeah, what
So,
is 2
two
successes?
Each additional momentum is an additional light wound you get to heal.
So half rounded.
And repercussions
Up or
in this
down?
case?
Oh, a down.
What if I don't have any light wounds, but I have serious wounds?
Hold on, we're answering Christopher's question with a repercussion. That will give me 2 threat.
I have not rolled.
Oh,
I'm asking
I
if.
did roll a
Yeah, okay, I see. I'm
Okay.
taking it. For serious wounds, you get to make the same roll, but it's difficulty 2, and you have to wait a week.
Wow.
Do you see how important your doctor is?
Wow.
Well, but the doctor
Alright,
can try to do
haven't
some-
done that.
But he also has a
Serious
once per
no.
day serious wound healing if he so chooses.
I
Or
do
Doc,
have
you
a
can wait.
success.
Did you make any more of
And
those
get a bigger
bullets?
heal, possibly, or he could get killed
No
if you
more
gamble with
bullets.
his life.
What?
You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
wait till he has 3 or 4, get a big roll, and heal 3 or
The
4,
current
as
round
opposed to
didn't
healing 2,
permit
and then
for
he
it.
takes 2. But you're gambling with his
How
life.
would he take? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
This was a physique roll, right?
this was physique.
Okay.
No, resistance.
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 Okay.
I naturally heal 1 from my torso.
And by the way, you called me, but you sent the address to Velu. So we couldn't get there.
Tim, this is up to you.
I heard there was a
To
froyo
try
mishap.
first
That
To
happened.
get rid of a serious wound?
aid.
Otherwise, it's going to take a week to get rid of 1 serious wound.
A week to make a roll to possibly heal 1 or more.
But within that week, he gets 1 a day that he can try.
Yep.
Sure. I mean, unless anyone else needs it more.
No, he can do it for each person. the
Oh,
heal.
per person.
I'm just suggesting a weird thing of if you have 2 wounds now and you were to get shot for 2 more, he could only heal you these 2 now, and then you would have 2 later. Some guy shoots you, or he could wait and you get shot for 2 more and then try and do a big 4 heal. This is a weird outlier I'm just throwing out because he can only do it to you once per day.
Oh, I see where you go. So he can heal them all at once.
If he gets a big roll.
Right.
If he succeeds.
But
you
he
try.
has to use like momentum and
He
stuff.
could do
I'm
all
gonna
sorts
use
of
the
Get rid of
momentum
your
because
serious wounds.
We're gonna lose it at the end of the
Right.
scene.
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, so let's just do it.
Well, I did not succeed.
Big roll.
It's all right. Thank
big
you for
rolls.
trying.
All right, that's rare.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, GM fella, if I roll 2 and I'm not getting any passes on those, do I heal anything anyway, or do
No.
I just let it go? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Also, you get back half your stress. Hold on, let me double check. If anyone has stress, you get half your mental strength back in stress points.
What about mental wounds?
Round-
Getting there. Mental wounds, I think, is the same thing. Treatment, natural rest. Make a difficulty 1 willpower test to get half your mental strength rounded down in mental wounds.
Willpower.
A repercussion?
Gain an additional mental wound.
Totally passed on that one, yeah. Got 1.
That's not good.
How many mental wounds do you have left?
4 of 7. So I have 3 left.
3 left before the robot starts going through robot psychosis.
Half of your.
Rounded down. Mental strength rounded down.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. It's a new day. You've got some new gear. Some of you are healed up. There are still some wounds out there. What do you want to do?
And there was no fallout from the shuttle.
Nope.
Okay.
Did you make a roll for your mental wounds? Well, Script
I did.
and
No
Zomo.
success.
I did. I had a repercussion, so I gained 1. So I have 4 mental wounds, and then I have 1 light wound on my torso, and otherwise I'm unwounded. So
Tom, I just want to clarify with you. When you said you half, that was half of the wounds you've taken healed, rounded.
No,
right?
half your mental strength rounded down.
Oh, got it. Okay, so
then I actually don't have any torso wounds either. Then
Not light wounds.
Oh, okay.
No. Just talking about these mental
the
things,
mental
mental
power.
and the
Got it.
stress.
yeah, so that would my mental power is 8, and if I succeeded,
You would
it
get
be
4.
4 rounded down. Okay,
Yep.
great. Yeah, so I'm good.
And one other rule thing, and this audience is loving us to death for all this rule stuff.
Yay, rules.
Seth, when you are healing even light wounds on someone who's seriously wounded, the difficulty is 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait for a critical wound.
Yeah.
Don't have to wait long. Sounds like.
Script, that's quite a bang up job you did there with the tech stuff. Thank you very much.
yes, that is something I am good at, like being friendly.
Right.
There's something oscillating in his pocket, by the way.
Yeah. Don't ask about that.
So, do we take the opportunity to go to the rock?
Can you say that again?
No?
So I had kind of a plan about that, Professor. If you, I don't know what's happening in my voice right now.
Spit it out.
I just got weird.
Spit it out.
Sorry, it was weird. I was thinking we might be able to trace or track the call signal of the shuttle with our own shuttle. That way, in case we need to get off the shuttle, we have our own shuttle. We don't have to be, in their shuttle. You pick it up what I put down?
Yes, yeah, it's a good idea. What would it take to try and get our transponder to mimic this other shuttles?
It would require some mechanical effort.
Okay. I can work on that, or someone else.
I know a guy. I know a pretty good
Guy
guy.
that has
I,
mechanic in his
I
title.
might be able to help with that. What do you need?
Your mechanics are slightly better than mine. You just get more critical.
And also, you guys know that your Rhino soldier Zoma seems, again, very depressed that he missed yet another battle. He seems sad and unfulfilled.
Would you like me to tell you about it again?
Let me guess, it started and then it was over.
That is correct. The big smoky guy didn't like me.
He had crow's feet.
All right, you are back at the shuttle that came from this base. You see the
Is
door.
the dockmaster there?
Nope. The door is open, however, and you see there is a janitor in a white hazmat suit and a mop and a couple buckets who's slopping up a bunch of blood and gore. Visceral gore, one might say.
Visceral.
I'm getting too old for this.
What happened here?
I don't know. Some sort of shootout.
Oh, glad you're here to take care of it.
You're
Good
doing
job.
a vent. Yes, like what he said.
And he just stands there and looking at you.
Oh, we're here to
He turns around to face you, and a little bit of blood comes flying off of his mop.
we're here to
I am shuttle maintenance.
investigate
Maintaining the
and-
shuttle.
Yes. See what happened. See if there's damage that needs repaired.
The
Tell you what.
gunfire has been very bad for this shuttle.
Why don't you take a little break?
It's gonna need another persuade.
Does he really need to persuade to take a break?
I got my orders. I gotta
That's a pass and a momentum.
clean this up, but yeah, I can take a smoke break. Yeah.
I get just do a momentum.
And he walks off, and you have free reign of the shuttle again, slipping a bit, and you are inside, and you are messing around with the transponder. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It is not an easy job to do. It is actually a daunting difficulty 3 mechanics roll.
Can I assist?
Can I assist?
One of you can.
13 with 1 critical.
I got 1 expertise, 1 focus, and a 12. So your total numbers are higher, but I could get a little better.
If you got a thing that you can, yeah, go for it.
All right, roll 1 die to assist.
Here we go, script. Check this one out, buddy. Oh, that is a success.
And he's able to do a little coding and unlock a particular bit of code that might help you steal the transponder of this vessel to mimic it. But you must pull it off now. So you have one.
Burn momentum as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a momentum and get an extra die.
All right, so you got a lot of dice, and you have an automatic success coming.
Yep.
So you only need 2. Oh, wow.
That's going to
Wow.
be a success, and let's see, what plus your success?
Yep.
So that was
2.
a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
So that's a
So
pass,
pass with 2
momentum.
momentum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Making it look easy, he's able to do this little code, pull out a little chip, and you have a perfectly transferable transponder that will look like this shuttle wherever you put it in.
Script, we're going to call this the Ark-Rise maneuver.
Yes, the transferable transponder terminal.
TTT.
There's some oscillation in this pocket. It's good.
Don't worry about that.
No, I get the Ark-Rise maneuver. I like it.
Just ignore it.
So we going?
I don't. I was just told to pull this.
So,
Here.
Yeah, so
thank you. Now, this is just, it's completely writable. Yes, we can write and rewrite as much as we want on this chip.
No, it is.
I was just told to give it to pull it out.
So it's
It is a copy of this. It is not a copy. It's the hard code of this ship's
okay,
ID.
but
So
it's
this
not editable.
It is not editable.
Is our own shuttle transponder editable at all?
With this
Edible?
hard-coded thing, yes.
But it has to have.
What are you
Yes.
trying to accomplish?
we're going to clone the transponder
No, I
code.
know what. I
edition.
know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Specifically.
Yeah, I'm asking weird questions. It's fine.
You guys are back in your shuttle, this dumpy, rundown shuttle. Much smaller than the other one.
And it's how many days until the normal shuttle is supposed to disembark back to the rock?
I don't know.
Now 9.
I thought it was like every 5, so 4 more days until it's scheduled.
You're talking about our ship out.
I'm new here.
Zelma would have taken Velo out for a drink of whatever gaseous thing he consumes, and explained the whole kind of affairs of what we're looking for and the process overward.
So we are prophets.
You are a good guy.
Good guy.
Good.
I say.
Gorilla.
I don't know. Is there anything else on the Ark-Rise that we're needing to follow up with?
Oh, God, yeah. There's so many loose threads. Oh,
No, there's
so you
not.
weren't talking to me. Sorry.
No, there's not.
We have done everything there is to do.
We completed the
Other
level.
than talk to the lead foreman at the construction site, but
I imagine we're kind of sitting down at some sort of like table together,
Yeah.
conference table or something.
Yeah, let's
Zoma
talk this through.
just says if we go too early, they may suspect something. If we go with shuttle,
yeah, but the shuttle's not supposed to be here anyways, so no matter when we go, it's gonna be weird.
Did the man who we captured bring the shuttle, and that's why it's early?
Yes.
Sure.
He escaped on the shuttle. Why am I talking? He escaped on the
I
shuttle.
have no idea if that's true, but yeah.
He did. He
you
hitched
say
a
something about security on the station, on Bravo.
You asked him about security.
This is for infiltration purposes.
I meant to ask you, what were the Xeno specifics?
Oh, humanoid. I think he was human in fashion and style.
Will
could
they
go-
be expecting all humanoids on this shuttle?
The shuttle was stolen. They would not be expecting it to return, would they? If they knew it was
I
stolen?
thought he hitched a ride. I thought he stowed away.
Most of who we come across are human.
I don't think we
Those
know.
are
Yeah,
a
generally.
lot of questions we didn't ask that we should have in hindsight.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back
He
and
was a little
why don't we
Still
go
be
back?
sedated.
Still? We can't wake him up? What?
I gotta ask you a fucking question.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him.
Little Columbo?
We'll follow your lead, Professor.
I said we recall the whole Bravo.
We got what I needed, so when we're ready to ship out, we'll make sure that we do a shadow transponder so we look the same. Very clever. What do you say so? Am I right? I'm right?
If we can
Script, that
find
was clever. Come on.
Ish.
I was just told to pull it out. I don't know.
Thanks, fella.
If we can find out how the security on this Bravo station appears, then we can mimic this outfit. Then we can just go and pretend some are security, others are under watch. You are,
Yeah,
you are mechanic, you are famous professor, you could be security, you are a mechanic. Ash, you and I security with Doctor. Velu,
I'm
You
going
just-
to stand out like a sore thumb.
this is problem.
What if we put you in like a really long jacket and you just float it around?
I have a backpack.
Everyone think you look really tall.
You could be one of our sons.
With 4 eyes.
I like that you just like, oh.
Not very
Someone's just
smart.
kind of like speechless. Like, oh.
I am not intelligent.
okay.
We're going to talk to the guy or we're going to wait it out? Because I'll tell you one thing. Those Eclipse Domain guys, they didn't seem very nice.
Let's just pay him one more visit. If it's too much of a problem to wake him, then we won't. But we don't get what we don't ask for. So huh? What?
I follow your lead.
All
course he
right,
is.
you guys are heading back to the medical bay here on the station to speak with Nate Bronson, the transportation and technical guy who escaped from the 918 Bravo facility. The Dr. Eleni says he is sedated. It will take a little bit of time, but after a while, she does have him woken up about an hour later.
Velu, you were not here last time we spoke with Mr. Bronson. Perhaps you can speak with him this time.
Well, I'm a little jittery, but I'll give it a shot.
All right. He starts to moan and slowly open his eyes to see 4 eyes blinking, not in unison, right in front of his face. Blink, 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 blink. Blink, blink, blink,
Ocular trick. Different patterns with my eyes.
The pupils are going different directions.
The nightmares.
I'm elevating a chair somewhere in the room.
He reaches out and touches your cheek. Are you real?
And alive, too. And no means no.
He reaches with the other hand.
I have some questions to ask you.
Shh. He puts a finger to your lips. Shh, you're too loud. Let's just relax.
I put a bedpan to his. I have some questions if you're up for it.
All right, doctor.
The facility that you came from.
I don't know why I did that.
Is edible? They're all human?
Yeah.
And the security. How much information do you have about their security?
I say, well, security. There's lots of security, lots of guards, lots of guns.
Lots of checkpoints, badges, identification.
Yeah.
Is that the main facility, or is it a waypoint to another facility?
What?
Is that the final destination?
Right.
Interesting.
You want to join me?
Can
The water's fine.
can you do some sort of mind melt?
I can't. I don't have that. I'm a mystic who throws stuff around a room.
Oh, he can mind meld, all
I
right.
Meld
Enough
them.
kinetic energy.
Pretty much.
Squish brains together.
You're so pretty.
Is there another shuttle? Any other shuttles that maintenance oriented?
They've
Or is it just the one?
We've got shuttles.
How many shuttles go to that location?
There's 3 shuttles. I took one. I took it somewhere.
What were the 3 shuttles? One was yours. One is one that you took.
Yeah,
What were the other 2?
they're the other shuttles.
Where do they go?
Wherever I transport. Me and a couple folks transport, but I'm one of the best pilots.
You transport and you know where the shuttles go. Yes?
Yeah, mostly they go to Ark-Rise. It's a station. Pick up supplies.
And where do the other shuttles go?
I go to ships that are parked out from away from the station, so the station can be a secret. Shh. It puts his fingers to your lips.
Velu, ask him what the code is to the box.
The shuttle that you were on has a box, a security crate on that shuttle. Do you know the code?
Yeah.
What's the code?
0, 0, 0, 0.
Huh.
Difficulty 2.
Figure that out, bitches.
Who did you report to when you were on that station?
What?
Who did you report to? Who was your supervisor on that
Oh,
station?
Pikes, but he's an ass.
Pikes would know your name. You're doing very well.
Oh. We don't talk much anymore.
I don't. You've been wonderful.
When you coming back?
Maybe sometime soon. I'll step out of the room.
All right.
Good job, Velu.
I want to know who that guy thinks he was talking to.
Well, to the shuttle, to our shuttle. Do we check? Do we bother with the 444 or triple or quad 0?
You're the one that asked about it.
I did. Curiosity is kind of getting the best of me.
Going to draw a lot of attention going back and forth from the hangar to that one shuttle.
We don't all have to go.
It's true. Pashtuja, want to take one more stab at that lock?
Stab at the lock. Hey, everybody, a PF.
You like stopping stuff, don't you?
Steve.
We'll meet you back at the shuttle. Back at our shuttle.
That
the shitty
sounds
little
like a
shuttle.
plan.
Well, how are we going to get through all of the security at this base?
Maybe the answer's in the box. Huh? Huh? Anybody?
And if it's
What's in the box?
not,
Did Nick Bronson had Gibbs's coat on, lab coat.
That is correct.
Did the lab coat also have any badge or ID or anything
Nope.
clipped to it?
Nope.
Okay.
Hidden pocket, maybe? Inside?
Nope.
E-card?
We, being Zoma, will take the name tag off of the jacket and hand it to Dr. Pastusa.
The jacket
It's like stitched
is
in.
gone.
Oh, is it? Well, then he'll
Yeah.
take the jacket.
The jacket is gone.
Oh, it's off. It's not. We don't have access to it?
Nope. Sorry.
The robot ate it.
So someone was going back to the bloody shuttle. All right. Make a observation roll, the both of you.
A Ripclaw observation roll,
You don't
perhaps?
see a box.
I passed,
Success.
but I have a repercussion.
Okay. That's a success. Lower your points by 1 for a new scene. Both of you see that there are 5 rip claws loosely hiding behind some crates and board and leaning back there and smoking and chilling out, but trying to stay out of view of the bloody shuttle, yet keeping an eye on it at the same time. Did I say 5? Because the 6th is the one that Professor Fineglass accidentally stumbles into. But it's not one you recognize.
Thought I told you guys to stay out of my way.
What are you talking about? Stay out of my way! And he pushes you.
Do I need to roll again for my known factions?
Nope.
Okay.
And he's walking right past you. He doesn't recognize
He's
you.
walking out of the shuttle?
No. Just walking down the concourse and you smacking into him.
Just take a
Oh,
page
but we
out
have
of-
not gotten to the shuttle yet.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I just let it slide.
Okay. And he walks on by and keeps on going. And what do you guys want to do?
Script would have been more polite. Have a nice day.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of these ripsaws around.
there are. I'm not.
What'd you guys do last time to make them attack you? Don't say nothing.
No, it wasn't nothing. I think Script's friendliness software is a little too friendly. I don't think he understands when to leave well enough alone.
Wow, judgments all over the place.
The poor workman blames his tools, Tim.
Did you just call me a tool?
Well, what's the call? What's the call here? This is your deal. You want to call the rest of our team? Do you want to try and sneak in there? Do you want to make a scene and I'll sneak in there?
Not.
Is there anybody in charge around here? Can we,
The Dockmaster
Get these
appears
two.
to not be around.
It's not to be found.
Suspiciously absent.
Yeah, seems the Ripclaws are checking the shuttle out for sure. I'll distract them.
Hello, my darling. Hello.
You take a moment, see what you can get out of
seen a
that.
patina sleep before?
Watch this.
Can't do it on command.
Too much pressure.
Then what good is it?
Turn around.
Don't watch. It makes it weird.
Go look at my patina.
I can't do it if you're watching.
All right, but the other 5 are all kind of gathered in a.
They're gathered behind some tall crates, futuristic-looking little crates,
and the
they're in some
6th
little
one was
alcove.
going a different direction.
Different direction entirely.
All right.
Outside, you can also see big giant windows, and there's a ship that's under partial construction, and maybe half a dozen of those little flying drones moving around and constructing and bringing materials around. So there's activity going on outside, just not a lot right here.
Yeah, I'll mosey on over to the gang of 5.
Okay. The professor walks on over, moseying, some might say.
Ash and Zoma get a disturbance in the force.
do you feel that?
Zoma, be ready for more disappointment the next morning when you weren't there for the battle.
I single-handedly.
Professor, you walk up, still a little limpy from your last wound, and you walk up, and from the 5 that are there, one of them pats the shoulder, and another one says, "Son of a bitch, it's him!"
Got the message.
And 5 pistols are drawn and pointed at you.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to deliver the message.
Make a persuasion difficulty 1 to not be immediately shot at.
Good luck.
You have one
We have momentum.
threat.
I feel like as smart
I
as the
pass.
professor is, he's got 0 street savvy.
I pass.
Dr. Bastuza.
But he's got
What
like
are you up
9
to?
confidence.
I feel like the Ripclaws are successfully not focused on the shuttle, so I'll sneak in.
All right. Make a stealth roll
yeah, there's
for
totally
me,
a stealth roll there.
please. No, don't make it. Don't make it. He's got him fairly well distracted.
Okay.
You're good. He's gonna pay a price later, so
Yeah.
let's get the value out of it here.
Let's see the good deeds
Yeah.
pay off.
Foreshadowing.
The small ratfolk doctor tiptoes around and is able to slip into the shuttle, where you almost slip in the shuttle on gore that is still not quite cleaned up, and you are over at the security lockbox, right?
Mhm.
And you punch in a code. What is the super secret code you're punching in?
0, 0, 0, 0.
The lock unlocks and you lift open the lid, and inside you see there are 2 pistols and 2 assault rifles
That's cool.
that have been stored there for security purposes for probably the base. The pistols are 2 slim lace pistols. Those are very thin, easily concealable pistols. And the assault rifles are there's 2 of them. They are called Brass 1 assault rifles.
Perfect. I'm gonna throw the pistols in my mouth, my cheek pouches.
Okay.
And then strap the assault rifles to my back.
It's gonna be like oh shit, what's
Fight goes west.
the name of the raccoon on Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket, yeah.
Actually, I'll put one of the assault rifles on my back and I'll carry the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll head back out.
All right.
Wouldn't it make more sense to put the assault rifles in your cheeks?
I think they're too
They're
big.
too big.
Yeah.
All right.
They're sticking out like 2.
Face them the right way. And you're fine.
He's like an AT-AT.
I could just poke my cheek.
Pew, pew, pew. As you are figuring out the rifles and stuff inside the shuttle, outside, about 60 feet away, next to a crate, is the professor. 5 guns pointed at you.
Bossman likes what you're doing here. He told me he's gonna give you a raise.
The one who recognizes you says, "What the hell are you talking about? You killed Freak Show. You killed Smokey."
Smokey brought that on himself.
I'm sorry. No. His buddy was called the Bandit. You killed the Bandit and Smokey.
I'm gonna blow your ass in molasses.
Boy, you are so kind of stupid.
You had a chance to walk away and you didn't. Now, I could tell. I can call back and let the boss know what happened. I don't think he'd be very pleased with what he hears. Or I could continue the little ruse I pulled on him and told him what good jobs you're doing to get your bigger cut. I'm not against you here. We're on the same team. You just don't know it yet.
All right, make a persuade difficulty 3, but I really like that. We're going to lower it to a difficulty 2.
Okay.
Use momentum.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Burning the last group momentum for an additional die.
Jesus.
That was a good Jesus?
Nope.
A bad Jesus?
Bad Jesus.
Each of the 5 guns cock.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my other hero point. 2 more momentum go in the pool.
Oh, wow.
It was a 20 and 215.
It was a 20 and 2 15, so it was bad rolls.
That's bad Jesus.
All right.
Good luck!
Oh my
God,
god.
All ones?
Almost.
Ooh, good!
That's a 4.
That's a
And I needed 3.
Success.
2. You need 2.
So I have a success and 2 momentum.
and 2 momentum.
Wow.
Nice.
They lower their weapons. You still haven't told us what you were doing there.
You'll find out soon enough.
Ah!
Good luck. And Fine Glass
Fine glass.
and walks away.
And they all right, and they start talking and grumbling amongst themselves, some cursing. And as you walk away, they break off and they head off in a different direction.
That's how you do that.
And we will take our break there, and we will be right back in just a little bit.
All right.
We are back. Our heroes, the prophets, have gathered back together in their shuttle in another part of this space station. Dr. Pastuza, you've handed out primarily 2 assault rifles. Where did those go to?
To Zoma and to Script.
All right, you guys have those new rifles. Those rifles are nice assault rifles that also have grenade launchers underneath them. You can find some grenades, you're in business. All right, you guys are all gathered there together in your shuttle, and what's your plan here?
So I believe our plan
We have
was
the coordinates, right?
Yeah.
Where are the
The
coordinates?
base
Do we
on
have
our-
the chip installed?
Yep.
In our
well,
spawn?
we were talking about taking both shuttles,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
but one of them is
yeah.
watched by the Ripclaws.
Oh.
Well, I mean they were still there when we left.
Then they left.
So, I got an idea. Unless you want to talk about the idea. It was kind of your idea, Script, but I just wanted to speak up.
Go ahead.
All right, okay, guys, listen to this, fellas. We should dress up like Ark-Rise security, and we're gonna take the shuttle back to 918B because as security, we're returning stolen property. And get this, we don't even have to return that we found the Nathan guy because it's all bloodied up inside the ship anyway, so we could say someone was deceased. And now we're returning property because we can't have that shuttle in our bay any longer. And we return that ship as Ark-Rise security, we can follow it with our own ship and then get inside the base. Huh? How about that? This guy using this brain right over here. This robot brain.
Novel idea.
It's many positronic connections melded together.
Yeah, it's a good brain.
Yes.
Any downside to this idea?
Oh, we
there
could
are
all-
lots.
It will probably get us all killed.
Here's the thing, we're all gonna need to have specific roles in security in case they need to check in with who we are and who's in charge of it. So there's gonna have to be different, probably, assignments, but I'm guessing that Chief Ober would be able to handle that out to us pretty nicely.
Our good friend, Chief Ober.
I bet he's got a uniform.
He's been
too.
helpful so far.
And that keeps our cover, which keeps our guidelines. It all comes together. It's pretty smart if you ask me.
All right. Who's going to go talk to Chief Ober?
Well, you are.
I'll go talk to Chief Ober.
I will come with you because I am friendly.
Script?
I will
think...
come with you because he likes me best.
Oh, dear.
Zoma is also friendly
I
from
think-
my experience.
Zoma, I think there's some things you need to do here on the shuttles to get them ready to go. Script? Same. Pastuza.
What?
He's not much of a bodyguard, Professor.
Why don't you come with me?
Okay.
You want me to tell him the plan again, Professor?
Oh, I think we have the plan.
I'm just saying, I'm feeling pretty articulate about it.
It's good. You look over the maps.
Yeah.
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 Velu, are you good?
I think so.
Yeah, very good.
So Professor and
Doctor.
Doctor are
Again.
heading off
By themselves.
to the
Unprotected.
security office. Is that right? On the station.
Yeah.
All right. You make your way over there, going through the concourse, past shops, past unusual food aromas, laughter, busy people. Another shift warning sign goes off, and a bunch of workers are going out to their shift or coming back from their shift. You guys make your way to the security office and open up the door, and there you see the
Secretary.
Yep, secretary there, and she says,
Happy as always to see us, I'm sure.
Chief, they're back! And from the open side door comes a slightly furryish Chief Ober, who kind of slowly and trying to, I don't know, he's a little old, getting used to the morning.
Suave?
No,
Okay.
more, I don't know, doggy, apey.
Oh,
Little,
okay.
little fur. He comes out and says, "Oh." That's him yawning. Sorry. Sorry about that. It was Listerine. He says, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing back here?"
Well,
You know, I gotta tell you, I got people asking me that if I see you again to let them know, and I didn't think I was gonna be seeing you again.
Who's asking you that?
I'm not saying that either.
how about this? How about you help us get off this Ark-Rise?
Okay. His eyes have a glint of joy to them for the first time.
Here's what we need from you. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 security guard identifications.
12 froyos.
We need identification to pass us as Ark-Rise security.
I can't do that.
Sure you can.
No.
Then we can't leave.
And scene.
Yes, and
You can't force the other actor to yes and. That ain't happening. Look, I want you out of here. I'm sure you're good people somewhere deep inside. But the longer you stay here, the more trouble is brewing. So I'm going to do you a favor. And I'm going to wait till after I finish my breakfast of some weak eggs and some pretty decent synth bacon. I don't know why I emphasized that. But synth bacon.
Trying to get at me?
Bacon with a K. And then I'll make a call and let some folks know you were here. But that's the best I can do.
you enjoy having the rip calls on your base.
I don't enjoy rip claws. I don't enjoy drug dealers. I don't enjoy the prostitutes. I don't enjoy the unions, and I don't enjoy profits.
You don't enjoy the prostitutes?
He does a little blush and looks away.
He enjoys them a little too much.
I would like Dr. Pastuza to make a persuasion difficulty 3.
What's up with all these?
We're being punished for our humor.
Knock one down for scene change, but I'm gonna steal one as well.
No, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This isn't gonna go well. Oh yeah. I'm gonna. Burn a hero point because there's a 20, a 19, and an 18.
That was
Wow.
everything to get to repercussions.
No, I do not succeed.
All right. I like you, but I can't do that.
Well, I was going to cut a deal with you, but I guess there's no hope there.
I got better people making better deals than the profits can make.
So you're not really security then, huh?
Oh, here we go.
Zoma sends Professor Fineglass a text saying, "So what's taking so long? How's it going?
Come on.
Where are you?
Do you need
we can
muscle?
take?
Do you need backup?"
We can
Do you
take
need
care
my
of this.
friendliness?
Dear
We'll
Captain
get out of
Bowen.
here, Chief.
All right. Hopefully I won't be seeing you around much. I don't mean that as a threat. I'm just hoping I don't see you around much. And I wish you the best, finding whatever you're looking for.
Okay. Let's
take-
get out of here.
I'll take your word for it.
All right. You run into Zoma right outside the door with his gun ready to go.
So Zoma, back at the bar, has been spending quite a bit of time there, We've seen him kind of ignore a couple people at the bar, sit down a couple people at the bar, talk away the bartender a bit. He's been talking to the bartender a little bit. And so during one of those conversations, he might have asked,
Where do people go to get laundry services done? In deep recesses of station? What section?
You're asking the bartender that?
Yeah.
I can arrange some pickup of clothes.
I just need to know where location is. I've been missing items for a few days. It's very frustrating. You understand?
There's a bunch of places that can clean things, and he gives you the nearest one.
Great.
So he would have taken that information and gone to that place, maybe with script, Velu, and just,
Hello,
Ash sitting alone by himself.
yeah, I mean, just anybody.
Velu's been whisked away.
Anybody who
Laundry adventure.
Script
comes
will
along.
come. Yeah.
All right.
good morning. Do you have a moment of time?
There's a robot there that says yes.
He's got
Affirmative.
Script, maybe you could have.
Script doesn't like it. Like
Yeah, right.
Script clearly
lower level.
just does not like interacting with robots.
The robot.
Droids, as we call them.
The robot opens up a small little port in it, and it points some sort of appendage at you, Script, and says, "Insert communication protocol."
That's disgusting.
It's called docking. When we Zoma, just asked.
I work security at lower level station. Uniform got misplaced. Do you know, is this correct area to get reimbursement?
Provide ticket.
I have badge.
And he flops out his profit ID badge.
All right. Invalid ticket.
Let me see if I have the right ticket. Like Script will kind of aggressively head towards
Do
the
a thing,
robot.
All right.
I was expecting the music to turn up and script starts talking.
The robot is a rectangular box with a humanoidish head and two arms that is on a track mount that can just move around within this shop area.
So do our profit ID badges say profit on them, or is it like a
Profit
Doctor
ones
Who
do.
blank
Yeah.
thing?
As a reminder, in the frontier, we have 0 jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our property
You have
is
two
fucking-
different IDs. You can show just generic John Jackson space pilot or a super encrypted profit one if you want to reveal.
Just like some sort of authority badge without saying
Nope.
profit. Okay.
And as Script is approaching the robot, a hand like goes behind his back. He's pulling out a tool and then like coming in for it. And he's gonna try to essentially jack it to basically.
That is what I
falsify-
wanted all along.
Jacket.
If you know what I mean.
Jacket.
Credit.
Jacket. Jacket. Jacket.
I am the Jackatron 3000.
Faster.
Nothing has changed.
Very highbrow show that we have.
And I'm trying to hijack the robot to basically accept our.
I need you to make a thievery 1 or stealth 2 difficulty roll.
Thievery one will do. And that is a success.
It does not detect you coming up with this secret little tool. And what are you trying to do to the robot?
Just basically authorize it to release security garments to us.
Okay, you access a port and immediately start trying to take control over it. You need to make an education roll difficulty 2.
Can I assist with that in any way?
You can. No, you can't because he's being super secret.
Okay.
Normally I'd say yes.
Difficulty 2, huh?
Yes.
I'm going to send you a threat. I'm going to roll 3 dice. This is not my forte. And I will fail.
Okay. You failed. Invalid ticket.
Stupid robot.
What do I see in the store?
You see there are a bunch of clothes that are wrapped in plastic, and there's some sort of automated machine and tracks that this robot can maneuver around and place things. Tons and tons of bundles. Most of them generic worker clothes, worker outfits.
You said you brought Velo along.
Yeah. I didn't announce, but anybody who involves himself in the scene.
But Ash.
Just clicking the maps. Professor said, "Look at the maps."
Talking about that later. And would I be able to mimic what Script is doing?
Nope, that was the one chance.
That was the one chance. Okay.
Professor and
I
Pistoos
blew
are back
it.
at the shuttle yet?
Not quite yet. Let's finish whatever this scene is. You guys do anything else?
I did everything I knew how to do.
Zoma will. It's a robot. Damn.
You can shoot robots.
Well, it's not about shooting. It's about trying to sass. Zoma's not too great at sassing, though.
You know what he is good at, though?
Shoot.
Hey.
How's this for
Got
a
a new
ticket?
rifle to try out.
Don't
Lovely
shoot the
shop you
laundry
have
robot.
While they're dealing with the robot, Velu will try to, since he's so short, just walks under the counter
Okay.
into the back area.
Make a stealth roll for me.
I know I have ID somewhere. Hang on. This is no. This is okay. This is
That's one success.
I don't care. That's a pass.
I don't have repercussion that'll go that
All right, that's a
low.
pass. You sneak past.
I'm looking around for the security uniforms I've seen other personnel wear.
All right, there are a ton of clothes. There are not very many at all security outfits to be found, but if you make an observation difficulty 2, you can find one.
Difficulty 2 observation. There's my observation. Here we go. That is
Difficulty 2. Need two hits.
I have one success, one momentum.
Wow.
So you passed with a momentum?
I passed with a momentum.
With difficulty 2? Wow.
I got a critical success with one extra success.
Nice.
Huge. Thanks.
It's impossible to find, but in a needle in a haystack, you do see some of this weird bluish white outfit that you've seen the security folks here have. And
I
you
come
snatch
out
it
wrapped in that plastic.
You walk,
Why do they put this on everything?
and you walk out underneath him with the, just casually as
Just
these guys are
casually.
stressing
Yeah.
out how to resolve the situation.
all right. No need to zap. No need to zap. Okay, we're leaving. All right, fine. I'll go to a different laundromat.
The three of you walk out, and Velu shows his prize.
I have one. I'm not sure how useful that is.
What
But
size?
it was the only one.
What
I
size
think
is it?
these go to fit.
Oh, that's
and
convenient.
Velu.
We have a red and a rhino.
Future.
One size fits all.
There's limits to that.
Space spandex.
It's the Back to the Future
One size
jacket.
fits
It's
all,
like
huh?
auto fits.
Yeah. It will
Okay, we
fit
got
a
one.
normal humanoid shape. So Script it would fit. Zoma it would barely straining button knee fit.
Look like a little sailor boy outfit.
You all meet back up at your shuttle, I believe, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to Sean.
Yeah, and then wherever we're
The five of you return to look at a sad, despondent Ash just pressing map buttons.
It's so nice to have someone in the group who does all the reports, right?
I know exactly where to go. I know every shortcut. I know every way out. And I'm ready to do something else.
Excellent work.
But we're staying.
We've changed the plan.
Oh, jelly beans.
Ish, can you think of anywhere we could find more uniforms? We only have this one.
What
Security.
happened? The chief wouldn't give you any more?
He didn't invite me to talk to Chief, so I don't know.
Chief Ober's
Chief is
not a friend of ours.
Maybe
I
not
don't
you.
think he's an enemy, but he's definitely on somebody else's payroll besides the Ark-Rise.
He's looking out for himself.
I would assume the
Eclipse domain.
Eclipse domain. Thank you.
They're dicks.
Well, I think that the security uniform should go on whoever flies the shuttle back. Because they're the ones that are doing the subterfuge, as it were. Am I
Well,
right? Am I
The
right?
uniforms will only get us so far.
Oh, yeah. The
Our
rest is gonna have to be
identification, badges, security codes.
Actually, tend to agree with Ash.
Take a mental wound for that.
Yeah,
I hate to say this, but he's right. So I think whoever's gonna be flying the shuttle back should wear the uniform.
Agreed, Ash. Good idea. Script, put on the uniform.
Turn into a shit on Jeremy.
For no reason.
Yeah,
he
for
has
no
done
reason.
nothing wrong in any way.
He's done nothing at all this episode. Let alone nothing wrong.
Just other than be intentionally excluded. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Social punching bag for no reason. You know what? Jeremy gained a hero point.
Hey! That's a good idea, Professor. The script should wear the.
We
wear
need
the-
you to fly the escape shuttle.
Yeah,
That's the important one.
yeah, that's the important one.
Yeah.
I want to be the important.
Can you
spot.
do that for us?
I'm gonna try.
All right.
Even then, you sound like you're talking down to him.
It's because he is.
Can you do that, friendo? I appreciate that. No. We're gonna put that down. We're gonna go over here. Yeah, okay.
Now repeat back what I said.
So what is new plan if only one uniform?
I don't think the plan changes very much. All we needed to do was get the shuttle to the location, and the rest of us will show up. If you had my vote, because I'm kind of masterminding this plan right now, I think the rest of us should be in prophet uniforms, backing up the security guard who showed up in his outfit. Huh? Huh? Gets us a bit more official.
That's not a terrible idea. I mean, what do we got to lose?
The cover story can be that the shuttle was attacked by Ripclaw pirates. The shuttle inhabitant was killed. Prophets saved said shuttle and
What
Brought
are
it back.
prophets doing in frontier space?
prophet
This question
stuff.
will be asked.
Well, yeah.
We
but-
will say prophet stuff and leave it at that.
The prophets will be very unwelcome there.
What is reason to stay after initial interrogation?
Well, this ship's not supposed to be out. And, that good old Nate guy said he was escaping. So, that leaves us to all sorts of reasons for investigation, too, and, prophet stuff. I was winking. Did you hear me winking?
Is
You
audio
can't
platform.
hear someone wink.
How about now?
I saw it.
So yeah. Ding.
Yes, the station is unlikely to be cooperative with us as prophets or as security. They will not be interested in allowing us on their super secret base with their super secret experiments.
But we're not walking in to ring the doorbell. The rest of us are going to be sneaky and stealthy. Is that right? Am I right?
Seems like the plan's kind of
Script
evolving
is
as
like
we talk
looking
about
around at everybody who's not sneaky, which is everybody.
Yeah, Velu's walking
don't
out with
see
all your
Ve-
clothes.
Yeah, you don't see Velu.
it.
So help me out, Professor, but I say this is two ways. One, we get our way in the door using the subterfuge of the security officer returning the shuttle and being escorted by the prophets, who then have follow-up questions because of the, of course, dead body inside the ship. Two, we don't announce ourselves going in, and the shuttle goes in with the security guard, and the rest of us follow in sneaky-like. And don't ask questions at all, and just try to find out stuff by ourselves.
Not sure how sneaky a shuttle can be.
We're at the same transponder code. They won't see us.
Is there a way for people to detect, just anybody, to detect how many life forms are on a ship?
Negative.
At some point, somebody's going to see us with their eyes. You know that. They'll see two shuttles out there docking.
Maybe. But then we have a Zoma. Wink.
What is problem?
What I can tell you is nothing's going to happen the longer we just sit here and stare at each other,
I agree.
other than the jacket droid.
I'm not gonna be the
We're only playing so much.
I'm not gonna be the final decision on this one, guys.
Let's do it. Let's go.
High five.
I call fun shuttle,
So which one are we doing?
not the humdrum.
There are two options presented.
Are we openly bringing both shuttles, or are we sneaking one shuttle?
I think the original plan to bring their shuttle back to
And the return shuttle.
yeah.
Okay.
As profit or disguise.
How about this? Two of us will go with Script as his escorts. The rest of us in the other shuttle.
We're going to need to dock both shuttles.
Yes, we are.
I suggest sabotage on the return shuttle. That would buy us more time at the other location, if we needed it.
Sabotage how?
Velu stares at Script, and then goes back to his reports.
You could do a little spacewalk, buddy.
What do you want to have happen to the shuttle?
The engine could simply not be operable for a period of time. Nothing drastic.
Lose the Epstein drive, maybe.
It would buy us time at the location.
I can do whatever is needed.
And
He can do whatever's
that's on
needed.
our shuttle.
The return shuttle.
sabotaging
No,
Yes.
no,
Our
no.
shuttle.
The 918B shuttle. The gory one.
Yeah, I think there's like a bunch of different things being talked about here. I'm not sure what the.
Let us call shuttle that Bronson arrived on Shuttle Bronson, or B, for miscommunication, because I'm getting very confused.
What was their shuttle and our shuttle?
So if we're taking the two shuttles over to the secondary location,
Which shuttle is being blown up?
not blown up.
Which shuttle do I get to
If
watch?
we're
So we have one shuttle. That is the facility shuttle. Script is flying that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Who is going in that shuttle? Script and there were two other people I heard.
I'll go.
Fineglass
Velu
Zola.
and Zoma. Okay,
then
so
Velu-
Script, Flying, Fineglass, and Zoma are in the bloody shuttle from the base.
Which means you both have the rifles from the chest as well. How rad is that?
And Script, you are wearing the Ark-Rise security outfit.
Sounds like it.
Okay. Then, Ash, you're flying your team's old shuttle,
Yo.
Getaway shuttle. The getaway shuttle. The
Oh, the
important
getaway
one.
shuttle.
and you're flying that behind them.
Correct.
Okay.
Now
But-
they're not going to return the one that belongs to them. So the one that gets sabotaged, in my suggestion, is our personal shuttle.
Why?
It will buy us time. They won't be
be
sending
able
us
to
back
leave.
on the other ship.
Oh, so that way we're stuck there.
Yes. And Vela goes back to
In
his report.
quotes,
That
stuck
makes
there.
it for a really hard kind of getaway. As the getaway shuttle with the flat tire. But I see there's more subterfuge.
Why
there.
would we care if the other one breaks down? Why would that stop us or keep us there?
We can always
So
steal the
Script
original one.
on our shuttle is going to basically create a like a switching mechanism that you can pull out, and when it's pulled out, it's going to create a lot of smoke, sparks, and noise.
Okay.
What's gonna be an off switch?
But basically, pulling out this switch piece is going to shut down the shuttle.
Okay.
Putting it back in will turn the shuttle
All right.
back
This
on.
is a small cable, about 12 inches long. It's a little thick. That he shows you where it's at, Ash, so you can replicate the process.
All right.
Fire
Little,
T handle.
little
Come
spark
here,
fuse.
stick your hand right here, and at the right time, you will pull with exactly 18.3 pounds force.
I got you.
All right. So Script gets in the uniform
That is an important piece.
with the professor and Zoma, and you guys take off in the bloody shuttle. As you leave,
Can we not call this the bloody shuttle,
as
please?
you leave the dock
That's what Professor calls it.
and you take off, you stay clear of the construction and the worker drones, and you leave Ark-Rise behind. The only confusion or concern is a frustrated dockmaster yelling after you to come back, but you just left him behind, and he just
How does he-
Finally, he shows up.
what does he say?
you can't hear him through the glass.
No one can hear you scream.
If only you could read sign language.
In your old shuttle, the Prophet shuttle is being flown by Ash with Dr. Pastuza and Velu in it, and you are following after them. You've given them coordinates, so you guys know exactly where you're going, where this Bravo station is at, because you got that information from the Bravo shuttle, the bloody shuttle. And you're making your way there. You leave the Ark-Rise behind. You can see a larger ship coming into dock. Lots of activity, but you leave that station as a faraway blip as you fly deeper into this asteroid belt. There's a distant star that casts some light. There's some light traffic every now and again, but you have multiple proximity alarms from different size asteroids that you are navigating around. What is your flight formation like, the two of you pilots?
Apparently, I'm in front, so.
You are. Yeah, so I don't know what it's called, but we're going to be in a
Echelon left.
parallel parking style.
Two asteroids back,
I'm
one
living
to
in this
the
blind spot.
Okay, and how are you, like, right on him? Are you an hour behind him?
No, I'll be right with him. So
Okay.
we'll be within 2 minutes of each other.
Like
for-
clearly traveling together.
Okay.
How long is this trip supposed to take?
A couple hours.
Yeah, so not far distance. Still, if we had visuals through windows that's not scanners, I would actually be able to see it
All right, great.
up ahead.
You keep him in line. You guys fly. As you fly, there is a large asteroid slowly tumbling that you stay clear of, and you just weaving your way through. A straight line course on the map is one thing, but dealing with these shifting asteroids is a whole other thing. A small object bounces off of your shuttle script, and then another, and you see lots of little asteroids you're trying to maneuver. And over the next hour, there are several more, some the size of your shuttle you're trying to dodge, while another one comes in, another one. I need both you and Ash to make different space rolls. Difficulty 2. If you fail, you will take some damage. If you pass, you're totally fine and avoid all the asteroids.
Feels like a good time to remind you, Mr. DM, that I'm a rocket jockey, and so my difficulty is going to go down. to
Down by
difficulty
1.
All right. Go ahead. Oh,
Nope, it's gone.
Scene change. Sorry.
sad.
Should I give him some threat?
You can always give threat.
He has so much threat already, though. No,
Let's see how high we can get it. Instead of
I got it.
Oh, wow.
Failure.
I'm gonna. Ash is gonna spend his fancy new hero
You
points.
didn't pull the plug yet, did you?
Reroll the 18 and 19 that he just pulled up.
You pass.
Come on, baby. Pull together for Ash. Yeah, success and a repercussion.
All right. So,
Watch out for that.
couple things happen. One, you, Ash, are able to dodge right, dodge left, dip down as asteroids go flying by, and you make some sort of excited sound as you dodge them all.
Oh, Jolly Ranchers!
And Script, you dodge left, dodge right, but forget to dip down and are struck by one as it smashes in, and you make some sort of sound.
Ah! What are you doing?
There's a crunch
I'm
in the head.
crashing.
Astrogenate.
And there is some sort of alarm system that's flashing and going boop, boop, boop.
I guess
And
sabotage is not needed.
Can you press the red button for me back there, please?
I don't want to push that button.
Please push the red button. It will make the beeping stop.
Always red button.
the red button says release all oxygen because it's detecting low oxygen, and that'll get rid of all the oxygen. There's currently a hole in the one part of the ship somewhere that's venting oxygen.
Zoma double taps his suit and hits the button, and his over his horn, or kind of like through his horn in a way, vacuum helmet will like appear out of nowhere as his spacesuit just like forms. out of his armor.
Sweet. The oxygen gets blasted out. You are totally safe. Script, you don't breathe, so you're totally fine. Professor Fineglass, with no heads up given in any way, he's just frantically, desperately grabbing onto a console, his life flashing before his eyes, wondering what did he do wrong to the gods he doesn't believe in.
Someone goes over and braces his shoulders and just pushes into his chest really hard.
You were able to activate his suit, and his helmet goes over.
Oh, that's
his
not what
head.
I wanted to do.
No, that's what happens.
Trying to collapse his ribcage.
Hey, Script buddy, looks like you're bleeding some air there. You all right there?
Yes, we took some minor damage. Nothing to
You
worry
hear
about.
nothing because there's a vacuum.
He's not wearing his helmet. Helmet. Script. Helmet. Script.
He puts your helmet on for you.
Smashes your head. Your
Ash,
chest
a
piece.
hole has been breached.
Oh, I understand now.
No one can hear you speak.
We are venting oxygen.
Yes, that's what I said. Can you get that going for you? Did someone hit the red button?
Yes.
Who rolled the repercussion? Ash. That was not even the repercussion. That was the failure. As you say that, there's another alarm system. Tim, you want to do that one? Oh my God, that is terrible. The French police are coming.
Oh, Swedish fish.
He's dead. It's a crappy shuttle.
Should I be worried about that sound?
Ash, you look down and you see there is a detection, a foreign object closing in on your location rather quickly.
Everybody hold on to your gumdrop buttons.
Make an education roll for sensors.
Education.
No, or space. Space or education.
I'm going to use space. I like space a little bit better.
This is not flying, so Jockey doesn't pretend.
Yeah.
Should I be worried about the alarm or your laugh?
So I succeeded. With a replica.
Where are those French police, Tim?
Hero points.
You know what? Hang on. Space. It's a space roll. I'm an astronaut, yeah, guys. I get to re-roll a d20 when I get a space test. Should have done that the last time.
Yes.
Everybody. Yeah, 2 successes.
There's a lot on your mind.
Pass with the momentum.
Pass with the
Pass
momentum.
with the momentum.
With a pass, you are able to identify incoming is a missile that has been fired and is locked onto your vessel.
Okay. Everybody hold on to your butts. We're doing some evasive maneuvers.
It is about 40 seconds away.
Can I see this?
You can see a blip on a screen.
Am I able to target it with mysticism?
It's too fast.
It's too fast?
Yeah.
What if we head straight for it? Making it a stationary target.
It's
Just saying, there's a give and take.
Exactly.
Wait, if it's coming at you, if you go towards it,
Yes.
how is that stationary?
It's not
It's not
veering
moving.
around.
No, I
it's,
mean, you can't see it, and by the time you try and act,
Oh,
it's already covered
Okay,
massive distance.
all right,
It's like
all
trying to telekinetically stop a bullet. It's just
All
too
right.
fast.
so not yet is what you're saying.
You can try to pop a brain vessel.
Wait till we get there.
Do I have a trajectory of where it's coming from, like straight ahead?
It
behind
is
us?
ahead and to the right. It came from around some asteroid, some distance away.
Okay. Hang on, Script. We're coming back. I'm going to do some evasive maneuvers and try to
Hang on,
fly up and around.
Script's not in here.
No, I know, but we're leaving the
Is
bus.
everything
always with me.
okay?
Define okay.
You start weaving around within these asteroids, the missile getting closer and closer and closer and closing rapidly. Anything, Pastuza, you are doing?
Does Script know that this is going on? There's a missile coming towards the other shuttle?
I don't know, whatever he just said, you don't detect anything on your sensor.
My eyes are big as saucers staring right at Ash.
Can Velo assist with tracking and giving Ash information using the aforementioned education just to call out where it is and.
No, but you can make a space roll to assist.
No, that would be.
Okay. Also, it's been a day and such. You guys will go ahead and get back any stress. All stress should be gone if you have any stress.
And then add 1.
No, not yet.
How about on mental wounds?
Nope. Just stress. All right, Ash, you are ducking and diving, and the rocket's racing right at you. And just as it's about to impact, you need to make a huge hard bank and course correction. Make a difficulty 3 piloting roll or space roll, please.
Because this is what I do, and I breathe this air. I'm going to spend a hero point to do 2 successes right now with a 1. And I'm putting down, and I'm going to give you 1 threat. Oh, I've got a momentum. I'm going to use that momentum.
Wait.
He
You have your jockey that drops it by 1.
Correct. Right. Yeah. Because I'm rocket jockeying, so it's actually difficulty 2 instead. So
it's a success. And
so I am already passing.
You've passed, and these
roll my standard dice. There's another. So there's momentum.
Also, if you do pass with a hero point, you can choose not to roll if you're worried about repercussions. That's an option.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Sweet. You dodge right, and the missile goes flying by, but it is still trying to home in on you and goes whoosh, racing by and starts turning around as you are trying to outmaneuver it. You will have another roll to make as it comes arcing in and trying to get you again. This is another difficulty 3.
All right.
Is there anything on this shuttle that can stop that? Do we have, like, flares?
there's the hull.
The hull is what you have.
The hull will stop it. You know what? I'm going to use that other hero point. And we're going to succeed with 2 right off the bat.
Okay, succeed with 2. If you spend or roll 2 momentum, it will impact a nearby asteroid and be defeated.
Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to spend both
And
momentum
not roll?
right now. I'm not even going to roll.
All right.
Yeah.
You're spending the 2 bank momentum. The missile comes in. Boom! There's a huge impact. You guys can hear some light little flak bouncing off of the hull, but there is no damage to your shuttle.
Someone's going to expect us to be dead.
Yeah, we should keep that going.
Script. I'm spending 2 threat. Your shuttle or Ash's? Your choice.
Ash.
Ash's shuttle. Another duplicate alarm as another missile has been
He's
launched
the better pilot.
from another location and is arcing in. Velu, you can make an education roll, difficulty 1.
They can fly.
No, difficulty 2. This is rare information.
I do.
Okay.
Mechanics skill.
That is 2 successes.
So that's a pass.
Pass.
With a pass, you identify that these do not appear to be tracked or guided, or you look at your little sensors, there's no communication coming out from around those asteroids. So you think this is just an automated system that's picked up your shuttle when it hits within their targeting area.
Ash, these don't appear to be part of any tracking system. They're all automated.
Goody for
Automated
me.
systems.
It's racing in again, this missile trying to get you. Make a difficulty 3.
Here we go. I will give you a threat. I've spent both momentum, so I'm going to take 3 dice for this.
All right, he's out of hero points.
Knocking it down to... I failed. I only 1 success, so not enough.
Okay.
I needed 2.
There is a impact as the missile explodes and hits not too far away from your you missed by 1?
Missed by 1.
It explodes close to your ship but doesn't actually hit your ship to explode, but that doesn't matter. There's an explosion, there is tearing sounds, grinding sounds, multiple alarms start going off, and the ship starts to spiral out. Script, you can see lots of gas venting out as the old Prophet shuttle is spiraling out, heading deeper into some of these smaller asteroids.
That is peculiar. Ash, why are you flying your shuttle that way?
Inside, I need... Let's do... 4D to Ash. Ash, you were hit for shrapnel in the head for 4 points of damage and 1 stress point from that. Oh, all of you take 1 stress inside.
So I've got a helmet that soaks 3 to give me 1.
Oh.
One light wound there.
Dr. Pastuza is hit
Is
with
that,
shrapnel.
is that the maintenance helmet that is destroyed? Or?
It is weakened, so now it will
It's
never
weakened.
soak 3 again. It'll soak 2.
Oh, cool.
Dr. Pazuzu, you were hitting the torso for just 1 bit of shrapnel damage.
Can I barrier for myself?
Sure.
I will do so.
And what does that do? Provide you 3 soak or something like that?
Blah, blah, blah. It specifically says you may use a response action, or may be used as a response action. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Counts as heavy cover for soak.
Okay. You take no damage then.
No.
It did minimal, and your barrier absorbs it all. He puts up a force field, and all this shrapnel bounces off of it.
So actually, I just ripped up a chair that was in the console, and I used it
Soaked
to...
up. That happened to be Ash sitting in at the time. The oxygen is immediately depleted. You guys get up all your helmets that go over your heads, and the ship is spiraling out of control. Ash, you are heading towards a bunch of smaller asteroids. Script, you do have something.
Yeah,
A
so-
worker school shuttle.
Yeah, we'll be heading towards
To the base.
Yeah, turn around. No, we'll be heading towards the shuttle that is out of control.
All right, you are racing over there with speed. You are closing in. You are right behind them.
Just a warning. There's an automated system. Ash, can they hear me on this channel?
Yeah. Jolly Ranchers.
There's no communication between the shuttles,
Okay.
except every 5th word.
All aft incinerators.
Let me know when they get within 30 feet.
Yeah, we are closing in. How fast is their spin rate at right now?
Uncomfortable, but not insane.
3G, 4G.
5G.
Does it seem feasible that I can kind of slow down their spinning? Can I
Pull a McConaughey.
Yeah, essentially.
Docking.
Yeah, basically get spinning at the same rate and then connect and then slowly stop the spin.
Wow, that is interesting. All right, you close in right behind them, and you tell your 2 buddies.
Strap in, fellas. This is going to be a little rough.
Script, don't worry about hugging the donkey. Just get it in.
You just
I'm
hear.
going to hug that donkey, all right.
You just hear the word donkey. It's every 5th word.
Someone just clamps.
I think they were attacked by a space donkey.
You match their crazy rotation, and now both shuttles are spiraling and spiraling, and you are now going flying over them, and then trying to gently touch, and then apply some sort of anti-yawing thrusters.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds like exactly what I'm doing.
You close in, and you gently as you can connect. Ash, you hear a big thud above. You're not sure what's going on, and then it thuds again, so it's clearly not one asteroid, but you do see a bunch still up ahead. Script, you start trying to apply reverse thrusters, but it's very easily for everyone to spiral out of control. You need to make a space difficulty 3.
Can I assist?
You
Understanding what he's doing?
can. Difficulty 2.
All right, so I can roll 2 on this one, or do I need to spend
1 die.
1 die.
I picture our
You're a
ship
rocket
upside
jockey.
down, and they're in the cockpits looking at each other,
Yeah.
just like in Maverick.
Yeah.
I'm a rocket jockey.
So difficulty 1 die
All right.
to assist.
Nope.
Nope.
Not there.
I'm going to give you a threat and roll an extra die. I'm giving you a threat.
Okay.
I'm going to roll an extra die.
All right. Difficulty 3.
Give him threat. Nope. Failed by 1.
Oh.
You fail by 1. You are trying to rotate and rotate. It doesn't quite work, and all of a sudden some thruster catches their ship awkwardly and launches you off. You go spiraling off and collide with an asteroid.
Sir,
And your ship just takes some light impact damage. Not much you can detect, though. But you are now disconnected. And you had something, Tim?
I'm just wondering, are there any intelligence abilities that could help out here?
Or mechanical. Or, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You got to tell me in the story, and then we'll assign a skill to it.
If there's a way that Fine Glass can do a little back of that napkin math and, give some some tips or info or anything to Script to help him with this maneuver.
If I was on their ship, could I be of help in getting it restored?
Possibly.
No script, I know that look. I can't fly this thing, and it will keep floating away until we are gone.
Dr. Pills, I need you to hit the buttons and move the switch to the other end. I'm going to hit this X-ray cable. I'm going to move back around so I can reverse the couplings here to get ourselves righted.
I'm going to get back in close,
Gotcha.
but I'm not trying to match their rotation or
All right,
anything.
you're
How can I help?
behind them.
Velu, follow what Dr. Pills does. Do it backwards.
I want to be just
But
ahead
that would
of
undo what he's done.
them. Just ahead.
What's that?
I need to be just ahead of them.
All right, you are just ahead of them
And
while
I-
they're spinning and you're
Yeah.
not spinning.
And I'll say, Professor Fineglass, you need to drive. And I'll like turn around and just basically walk into the wall and then just pass straight through it.
How the hell are you passing through a wall?
With the oscillator that's
my
been
God.
oscillating in my pocket the whole time. I pick it up and I'm like point away and like I point it straight towards the door and then it puts the user out of phase for 10 seconds. During this time, the user can pass through solid objects as though they were entirely insubstantial, like a ghost. He cannot make physical attacks or be physically attacked. So I'm going to basically pass through and then end up in the other ship.
So you're leaping out like Rolaren from Next Generation. and-
Not really leaping, just walking and just kind of like pulling a Velu and just passing straight through.
So, and how long does it
More
last?
like
10 seconds.
10 seconds. So
Okay.
more like think Matrix Reloaded, the two
Dude,
the
ghostly
twins.
dudes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So more like
Great.
that.
All right. He phases out. What's the Professor Fineglass's response?
What? What?
You're going. Your response should be, "You're going to need your suit."
Script. What's you and me, no, Zoma?
An asteroid strikes your shuttle.
All right.
It's another light impact. Some hull warnings are being detected.
Zoma will try to use mechanics to fix any hull repair.
All right, you're starting to work on that. Professor, you're taking the controls?
Yeah, I've got some piloting skill.
Little bit of space on there. It's space, not piloting.
I have space
All
too.
right.
I have one.
Okay, so the interesting thing I was going to do against you, Script, I was going to spend some threat against you and have you have to deal with an asteroid cutting between the two, but it does, and you phase through it because it's 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
That's why I asked the time. That is perfect. Ash, you are focused on there. Pastuza, you are flipping some controls and suddenly see a weird ghostly figure pass through, but keep going a little too far, and right at the end of the shuttle phases into reality, some sort of hologram of Script. You're not sure.
Hello. I am here to fix your ship. And I will start immediately. I'm not sure.
Gain a hero point for that, sir.
This is a terrible idea.
Ash, you are flying towards some more medium-sized asteroids. I need you to make a piloting roll, difficulty 2.
Everyone hold on to your weapon rolls.
Hold on. Yes.
Velu, feeling because Pastuza's already got stuff figured out, is going to be casting Beacon for everyone now in the ship, which includes Script. This steadies the nerves of his allies in the face of horrors. This translates into each ally recovers 1 stress. And then I'm just gonna roll this right now.
All right.
And then, meanwhile, while this is going on, and because he says, Pastuza
That
has
is
it,
2.
Script is like, yes, Dr. Pastuza. Yes, just insert the screwdriver, turn right. Yes, right there. You got it. That's yes, just like I would do it. Good.
Thank you. Still not sure what you are.
So bank 1 momentum. This is a success.
He cast a beacon spell, calming the 4 of you on the second
each ally
shuttle.
recovers 1 stress.
And you are calm.
Helpful.
Nice. But you still have a stressful asteroid right dead ahead. Difficulty
Hey.
2.
Calm down, fella. We got this. Everybody. Hang on. I'm going to spend one more threat. Give it to you for
We
another
have a
die.
momentum.
Oh, you know what? I got a momentum. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. Got it. Pass.
You pass. You are able to just get enough power to steer clear and avoid the asteroid that Professor Fineglass must now try to deal with. This is a difficulty 2 piloting roll.
Zoma is like looking out the window. He did
There's
like a
a-
weird spinny
yeah.
thing.
Oh, there is one.
Yeah, there is
Right,
one.
I'll use that momentum.
All right.
Peel off.
Rolling 3 dice. Difficulty. Piloting.
Space.
Space. I do not succeed.
All right. That is an impact for more dice. Barely glancing blow, and you get to make a mechanics roll, Zoma. You were making some work on there.
Yeah, I'm just taking like steel plates from the floor and putting them up on the wall.
You're making a hole to fix a hole.
One success.
Okay,
Got a
that
sheet
is-
of aluminum foil.
Yeah,
out, just-
that's a pass. You are sealing some stuff up, and you think in just another few moments you'll be able to redo oxygen within your ship in just a little bit. So that's going on.
I could take in the day. I'm like, well, that one's flashing. I'll push that one. That one's flashing. I'll put that one.
All right, so there needs to be repairs done on this shuttle, the Prophet shuttle, and Script, you're doing it.
I am.
Make a mechanics roll, and it's still chaotic. It's spinning, and it's taking some heavy damage. This is difficulty 3. And you've been working with Pastuza. Pastuza, you can offer to help if you want to make a 1-die mechanics roll.
Heck yeah. That is a success.
All right, so that's a momentum only if you succeed.
If I still need to get 3
if you
successes.
pass, it I think. Let me double check that lie. Because this could actually matter. Hold
Yeah.
on. This would be maybe 8. Next. Somewhere. And I'm not finding it. Let's do assist. We've been doing it a little bit, but not a lot. There's that assist. Let's go back. Oh my God, we're just not here. All right, we will. When multiple characters, for example, can spend moments adding 1d20 to theirs. Adding 1d. Okay, hold on. When multiple characters attempt a single task, one character can spend momentum to When multiple characters are attempting a similar task, one character can spend momentum to assist. For example, several characters, one skilled in athletics can generate momentum. No, that's not what we want. Let's just go ahead and say that it will help out with flat out one. We got 1 success towards you.
Okay.
You don't have to. Doesn't have to help.
Okay. Then I'm just going to roll regular. I'm not going to spend any threat or anything
Yeah, we'll
because
make-
I'll need 2 more successes. We'll see how this goes. So that's going to be 1 success, but I do have the ability to re-roll a die. So I'm going to re-roll 1 die.
And this needs to land.
Sure does. And it did. So it is a pass.
He pulls off a pass, and you are putting this work in. However, it does take several minutes of work to do that, and there's another large asteroid to avoid before the repair is finished, Ash. You have limited thrusters. Difficulty 2 again.
Here we go. I'm going to give you one more threat.
All right.
Keep
Rocket
going.
jockey. Rocket jockey.
Rocket jockey. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is pass with 3 momentum.
Okay.
Wow.
That is massive. You get out of the way just at the last second, and just as you do, Script puts in the last little screw or cable and spark, and the flailing engine stops, and you are able to regain control, stop your spin, and slow down, and the shuttle comes to a gentle cruising speed.
Woo! Oh, I love my job. Where's the other ship?
Okay, Professor, they stopped. You can stop spinning now.
We weren't spinning.
Yes, we were.
And, and I'm
Yes,
gonna,
and Professor. Yes, and.
and I'm going to spend.
Did you learn your lesson 2 scenes
Hold on,
ago?
hold on.
I'm spending 6 threat to have everyone in that shuttle gain a stress back.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll take that.
Well, I'll just wait
That's
the next
reasonable.
day before I cast this
Once
again.
per day
In that shuttle.
in that shuttle.
Yeah, yeah. Good.
I believe I'm on the wrong shuttle.
Just opens the door.
Are you not on the other shuttle? Like, what? How'd you get over here? You, like, came through the wall. Are you real? And I poke you?
Hey, hey!
He's
Stop
healing you
that.
while he's doing it, though.
Please don't touch me like that.
How'd you do that?
I made something that allowed me to do it one time.
You made something that allowed you to become a ghost?
Yes,
I thought it was cool.
it
Well,
was.
good enough
It
for
was
me.
cool, but I don't trust it.
It
How does he
was
get
a
back?
symmetrical oscillating displacer.
Okay.
Well, when you put it like that.
Well,
and
that's
it
an airlock. Do
oscillated
you
my
need to open that to get
displacement
out?
symmetrically and allowed me to come here on your shuttle and fix it,
So
so you
who's-
did not die.
Which one of the monkeys are flying the other
Ash,
shuttle?
status report.
I don't
yeah,
know.
We're level, Professor.
Script.
They seemed very
Get over here,
confused.
report.
We've lost script. He's gone.
Where is script?
I have to go. Is there a way to like?
Do you walk into a wall thinking it works again?
Is there a way to like get like a hatchway?
There's a little tiny
like
airlock.
an airlock.
yes.
Yeah. So I will transfer my way back through.
All right.
Have a good day.
He disappears weirdly out the airlock.
Did that just happen?
You guys are gonna get used to it. This is kind of his thing.
He go to become a ghost?
So
Is
what
this
is
thing?
what
Have you
is
seen
do
that
you
before,
hurl
Ash?
yourself towards?
Yeah, and then I push off, and I'm on my way back to the
Yeah,
other shuttle.
You guys are just sitting there, Ash, and then just you see him hit the cockpit and streak as he's trying to hold on. And he finally gets his way to your airlock and climbs inside.
All right. Well, we survived that.
Surprise.
Yes, indeed. How far away are we from 918 Bravo?
And now it's 5 days away. No, you're still another hour and a half away.
Okay. No more surprises.
Do the communication systems work?
Yes.
Do.
Can we stay away from asteroids, please?
You are
Yeah,
surrounded.
we're.
It's a
That's-
little
In
difficult.
fact,
We're
no.
There were automated systems for those missiles that came towards us.
Yeah, it's not just the asteroids. There's missiles shooting at us.
That seems dangerous.
Our ship should have guns.
Do we have a data feed of the trajectory of those missiles still? Do we
Yes.
need that recorded? Because my idea is we could swing by where one of them launched from and maybe indicate some information there if we need it.
We're getting fired on again.
That's possible.
So go back to the place where missiles were shooting at
No,
us.
no,
Is that the plan?
No. No.
Just so
Nope.
okay.
Is there a way to detect those things that are the missile launchers?
Well, there was the warning system that alerted us to their presence.
Ash, what is your plan?
My idea, Professor, was to identify what they were that launched because we now know where they came from. We could see what they were and perhaps find a way to conceal ourselves to their indication.
We would have to go in vac suits.
Because they're not shooting randomly. Otherwise, they'd hit every other asteroid around them. They were looking for a particular signal. And if we could identify what that was, then maybe we could turn that off and not have any more fire at us.
Probably as simple as an engine signature.
Any engine signature.
Perhaps?
Can we free float to the station?
You can do that, but it's what's moving in between you don't have full control over.
Do we?
It would take some plotting.
So could we, in theory, point to 918 Bravo,
Mm-hmm.
give ourselves a big old push, turn off the engines, and then use just like retro thrusters to like kind of maneuver around without the engines on?
You can give that a shot.
Okay.
That's
Why don't we just call the Navy and bring a big ass ship in here and get to...
That will take days.
Okay?
Days we don't have.
Why?
Huh. I guess I never really thought of that. Do we have days?
The Navy ship is coming back to Ark-Rise in a few days.
In 9 more days.
We can also call him and tell him to shake a leg.
We don't have that kind of authority.
We can certainly try.
We
I
can
think floating out into further space in these shuttles after what we've just experienced is a terrible idea.
This
I'm
is
not-
a Navy vessel, and it doesn't have firearms at all.
It's a shitty little
shuttle.
shuttle.
No, this
Navy
was
dinghy.
this
Yeah,
was
this-
a crappy incognito shuttle they had on board.
Yeah.
I won't say no, but don't get your hopes up.
Or we wait 9 days. Like, this is insane. Do you know what just happened? We shouldn't be alive right now.
9 days, the Navy comes back and picks us up. They're not taking us out to 911
How do we
Bravo.
know?
Because
Well-
their forces are spread thin as it is.
I molt every 3, so I will need a shower.
Well, that's good enough for me. Here we go. I'd say we push forward. We're an hour out. We're an hour out, you guys. It's an hour. It's an hour.
Okay.
We can
an
do
hour.
this. Buck up. You already know how to fix the ship way more than you used to.
Doctor, is your fear that we will simply not make it? Or more
How
trouble
many
lies
more
ahead?
missile launchers are there? There could be a dozen. There could be 2. There could be 1 more, and we're not gonna make it.
All the more reason to pursue this secretive station.
That's a good idea. But
If it is this heavily guarded, there must be reason.
I'm not saying there's not a reason to go there. I'm saying we are not equipped to go there right now.
Game over, man. Game over.
Dr. Pistuza makes a point. If we're already being attacked by missiles, and that's how intent they are on securing their base,
Like if we tell
random
the
people
Navy
showing up.
there are missile launchers out here, they're gonna want to investigate it. They're not going to ignore it.
Let's do this. We'll send a report back to Captain Valencia.
Yes.
Ash is all about the reports.
A report.
I've been working on a new font. It's very official.
We should hear something back within a day's time.
Can we send a report from these shitty?
Done. I sent it. It's already out.
Okay.
Signed yours truly.
Can we send one?
You
from
can
them?
bounce one from here to the Ark-Rise, and then it can bounce a signal back to the your planet of Haven. But it'll take a couple days. Your naval ship that brought you, the larger ship, is not able to hurry up because they're traveling 5 days out and then traveling 5 days back through fold space.
Yep. Yeah. They can't get here any faster. I know that. But the communication. So we should hear back in a couple days.
Yeah.
That's a
So
couple.
what are we sending to what?
Oh, I have a
What we
template.
sent-
If
Here,
we're
take a
if
look.
we're going to get more help, Valencia's pull will help our case. We're waiting 9 days anyway. Why not spend a couple getting more resources?
Perfect. I just wanted to know what we're sending, like what message we're sending.
So we're sending a message to Valencia that we've been following up on the incident at the hospital. It has led us to the Ark-Rise, which has led us to 918 Bravo, where the ground zero of this entire weird situation seems to be taking place. It's heavily armed.
Fallen under attack.
Yeah, we attempted to go to 918 Bravo and narrowly survived 2 attacks.
little to no support from Ark-Rise security as they are
Correct.
expect us to
Yeah,
leave.
Ark-Rise is, while not
Ash is
hostile,
just writing his own.
while not hostile, Ark-Rise is also not friendly. We've encountered Ripclaws. What are they called? Your friends?
Ripclaws.
No. The other ones.
Eclipse Domain.
Eclipse Domain. And
Yeah, we're sending in the stack of reports.
and as
that
far
are
as
ready.
we know, this phenomenon that
See all
that
other threads.
took place at the hospital back on Haven has not manifested itself on the Ark-Rise, but we do think there is a connection.
Is there an action item you're putting on there for him?
An action item would be to request support to go investigate 918 Bravo, but we do need armament, perhaps a better ship, more resources.
Absolutely a better ship.
Absolutely. Dr. Pastuza crosses it out, writes in absolutely better ship. No perhaps.
Send one with guns.
All right, that message has been sent.
So in the meantime, what are we doing?
I'd still like to follow the trajectory of the rocket that came
Still
at
give
us
it a shot?
and see what we can find. At least learn about how it detected us. Was it an engine signal? Was it an actual transponder code? Because Script's shuttle was not fired on. I was fired on twice.
Well,
There's a
could've-
difference there.
Could have been. There was a choice made.
That is interesting.
There was a choice made. All right, so
We didn't
we're not
predict that.
we're not trying to get from here to 918 Bravo. We're trying to get just now to one of the launch
Is the
sites.
So
Would I know if the transponder of this ship is active, the one that Ash is piloting?
Well, every ship has a transponder.
When they started tinkering with it, did they deactivate it or left it on?
we just
That's
copied
right.
it.
We took
Yeah,
kind of the,
I'm assuming you put it back in the original shuttle.
Correct.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the plan was that we'd fly under our own because
That's
we're
right.
all wearing
Right.
proper
Yeah,
uniforms. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So you're
We cannot use the shuttles to approach that area. They will be fired on again.
Zoma proposes, and he kind of smiles when he says this to Script, a spacewalk.
Yes.
EVA. Zoma, with
No.
Script,
No.
and Ash will exit at certain distance from missile station and approach silently in space.
It's an hour and a half by shuttle.
Not
No. We're going to the asteroid that shot the
not
missiles at us.
918 Bravo. We're heading towards the trajectory
missile
where the missiles
station.
came from.
Which is exactly what Tom was planning on. This is the adventure hook he's been waiting
Uh-huh.
for since we started this mission. Will they trace the missile?
So-
Okay, all right. If we're gonna do this, you guys need to know, space kills. It's a dangerous place out there, and you gotta make sure that you stay extra healthy. How's your vacuum? You got your vacuum training? Your VT, both of you? You good?
I am certified.
All right. As long as
There's
the
no
updates are
doubt.
right. Make sure that we got your radiation detectors on. Make sure your oxygen leaks aren't there. It's gonna be no joke, fellas. If we're out there, it's gonna try to kill us in every way that it can. We have to be extra safe about it. Are you with me?
I am much bigger than you.
Velu would like to
Doesn't
try
matter,
to
you said.
plot said trajectories
He's
into
acting like
the
we've never
system
been in space before.
to determine the
Does
trajectory.
he know we
Hold
work
on.
in space?
Hold on.
It's kind of
No good.
is kind of our thing to be in space. It's what we used to do. A lot. A lot of time spent outside, outdoors, breaking stuff for me, fixing stuff for him.
Occasionally
no
killing
different.
stuff in space.
Together we kill. But this situation, no kill. Hopefully, maybe kill.
Maybe.
Space kills.
All right, Velu, you had something?
I was checking to see what it would take to map said trajectories on the system, on the computer,
Trajectories to where?
of the missiles to find their origination.
We know exactly where they're at. Ash
Okay.
asked about that. Yes, you do have that.
Right.
So we're basically parking certain distance away. Are we on a different asteroid, or are we just kind of in space, floating above this thing?
You're in a shuttle somewhere.
Yeah,
I know, I just mean
I'd
where-
say we park it sort of right up near another asteroid to sort of conceal our signature. Park both shuttles and in a place where we can then exit and travel in a straight line towards wherever the missile trajectory would
Professor
take us.
Fineglass, make a mathematics education
I was
roll,
to say,
please.
my human brain is breaking with the math that we have to track on this.
It is just some low-key orbital mechanics, nothing to worry about.
And you have a huge mathematics talent, I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
So that's I got 3 successes, whatever that means.
All right. You are able to plot a course with your mathematical brain and give them some thrusts and vectors and pounds per square inch, and the 2 shuttles launch off and quietly make their way.
Well, not shuttles.
I heard 2 shuttles are being parked by an asteroid.
Right. When you said the 2 shuttles are launched, though, the shuttles are not heading towards
But we're
the.
not sitting where we are right now.
Right.
Yeah,
He's setting the
got it.
scene.
I'm setting the scene.
Okay,
I'm doing
I-
exactly what you guys
Okay.
said. You're leaving the spot to get next to an asteroid that is close. And as you're doing there, you're silently now going through space. You're avoiding any asteroids and things that are in the way with your great mathematics, and you are able to arrive and not banking any of that, if that was banked at all, Seth.
Yeah. we did not
All
make
right, and you are able to arrive right next to an asteroid that is just some distance away from where you believe one of these missiles came from, and you apply just a little bit of thrust at the end, and it takes you about 30 minutes to do this, and you come to a stop hidden behind this asteroid.
Nice work.
All right. Suit up, I guess.
I'm not going.
No.
Okay.
Zoma and Ash are going. Did I hear that
And
correct?
script.
And script. The 3 of you guys get into your vac suit, which is just your armor, which has capability to be out there in
Mine's
space.
just a couple jetpacks.
And you guys exit out the airlock of your shuttles, and you are out in space. It is a strange sensation with the stars all around you. You can see different large asteroids tumbling around. A large one that is right in front of you, and then off in the distance is your target, which you can see. And you guys are going to make your way there, right?
Yeah, on the outside camera view, it's just a silent rhino floating through space, but on the in-camera scene, it's getting pumped up.
All right. While you guys are in your vac suits and heading out, you lower your acrobatics, athletics, close combat, and unarmed combat down to your vacuum ability. So whichever is lower, they go down to.
Out of curiosity, what if your vacuum is higher than those stats?
It's the lower.
It's
number.
whatever is the lower of those. And the 3 of you launch tiny little microjets and start going in this little trio trail heading in that direction.
And as we're traveling, script just sort of idly is sort of like, I used to think I was afraid of heights, but I realize it's gravity that I'm afraid of.
I like it. The 3 of you head in that direction. I need you to all, as you start to close in on this other asteroid, make a vacuum roll with just difficulty 1.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna use a hero point. It was 2 20s.
Oh!
God.
We're gonna not do double repercussion
I
in
just
the
failed.
vacuum
I'm gonna use-
suit.
I'm not wearing a vacuum suit.
I was gonna point. We have shit to burn.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
That's
one
accurate.
momentum to reroll? Or?
yeah. I'm actually. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You can spend 1 to add a die, though.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
I'm
do
gonna
that.
spend 1 and add.
Yeah. Get rid of both
Yeah.
of those. We'll both add 1.
You're both re-rolling?
1 success.
I failed.
You fail.
Feel bad. Like just
No repercussions.
18, 19, 15. Yeah.
After double 20s. So, Ash, you passed?
Yeah.
All
Maybe
right.
it is space I'm afraid of.
And 19 is
Oh
now.
fuck.
19 is now repercussion.
Yeah.
for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
for that.
welcome.
That's so nice. And a repercussion.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ash, you successfully start to close in on a metallic structure that is.
You know, I have a hero point. I'm going to spend the hero point.
You may.
And reroll.
Oh.
Just because that's crazy. That's much better. Success and a momentum.
All right. Adding a momentum.
How
to
many
the
hero
group.
points do you have left?
0 now, because I
Okay.
had just got 1, and I just
You just
respent
got
it.
it, yeah.
All right, 1 banked momentum for the group. Ash, you see this structure up ahead. It is a missile launching defensive weapon. It has some simplistic sensors on it as you start to close in, and it has 3 tubes, all of which are empty. So there are no more missiles on this particular object. It is small. It is maybe the size of maybe half a bus, so a little smaller than your shuttle. And you land and are able to grab onto it and maybe do some little magnetic boot type action. Zoma, you're right behind him, and you are also able to attach. You see a very confused and worried and almost robotically scared Script who somehow pulls it off at the end and is able to
He's
attach.
doing the skidding thing in
Yeah.
Yeah.
space.
You
And
don't
all,
need to wave your arms, buddy.
all 3 of you are now grabbed onto this weapon that just fired on you not half an hour ago.
All right, script.
We only had 2 missiles fired.
Yeah.
That's right, okay.
Ash, how many
Locations.
missiles were fired upon you?
There were 2, but they came from 2 different locations. This was the second shot.
And yet all 3 of these tubes are empty?
Which means that it may not. It's attacking other ships or other things, perhaps. Let's take a look at what the sensor is.
Yeah. Who has computers here? Anybody?
That would be education.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
on.
Well, okay. Uh-huh. Great.
I actually do.
So
Surprised.
Script will break into, I guess, the mechanics of it to try and, because I don't want to do the computer side with like the logs, but I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. I don't know. There's anything I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
Why are you
is-
here? Yeah, so Ash is going to do what he was planning on doing. And
Comic relief.
look at
Wow.
look at the launch records if we can find them, and specifically the sensors for what causes these missiles to launch, what their target is.
Sure. Okay. Make a. Boy, difficulty, but no one's supposed to even get this close. I'll just say education roll, normal roll.
All right. What? Yeah, that's 2. Oh, I don't have focus. It's
Success with a moment.
success.
With a momentum.
Yeah, no, it would have been. I was reading it as
Oh,
focus.
okay,
It's
just a
success.
pass.
Yeah.
All right. You were able to punch in a code and bring up some logs. It only has the last log, which is 30 minutes ago, and it shows engine thrust detected at such and such IR level, and it shows ship passed on the whitelist with a transponder code. Second ship also detected within a few seconds later, and target locked and launched.
Okay.
And then system shut down out of resources.
Out of resources. This is the information we needed, fellas. It is definitely a defense system that does not target the actual shuttles, which means that if we use the same transponder code and switch it back over in our system, we should be able to go in undetected, which means no more missiles.
Zoma is hoping to use his education role to garner the operating company or whoever owns this particular station.
Okay.
If it is a company or the manufacturer.
Yeah, you can. You don't even have to roll. You can get a company name that you can make up.
Dark Corp right there.
Yeah, and it is a weapon manufacturer, not that is used throughout the galaxy.
But it's not being like licensed by
Nope.
a nefarious corporation.
Nope. This is an older style weapon.
Acme.
The
Wile E.
Acme
Coyote.
Stark missile program. Ash, you got the information you need?
Got it.
Script, you got the information you need?
I'm just here for a joyride. In case there was any mechanical issues. There are not. We are fine.
Clerical errors. Okay. How do we shut this off?
It's off. All we gotta do is when we get back to my ship, we'll change the transponder code like we originally planned to do, so that we both look like the same ship. That'll whitelist us, and we won't get any more targeting.
Oh, this will make Dr. Pastuza very happy.
Yes.
Let's hope they don't have a good programmer.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back.
You guys head back with ease. No rolls necessary. You're safe, Chris. And the three of you land, and you hear the airlock open, and everyone is in different shuttles. And what are you doing?
Relay the information back. This is what we found out what the targeting is. We'll take the transponder code that we had, and we will jack it into the Prophet's shuttle. So Bloody Shuttle and Prophet Shuttle have the same transponder code.
Cannot do that. It is hard-coded.
It's hard-coded, so we can't duplicate it.
Cannot.
Oh, I thought that was
We can take the card from one, put it in the other.
So we could
But
all
we
get
can't
into
copy it.
Bloody Shuttle.
Yeah, and leave one here.
Yep.
We can turn the Prophet Shuttle into the other.
Yeah, we can
transponder
switch the
code,
transponders.
but we can't have two.
We can't
Yeah, yeah,
spoof
of the
it.
same.
There is literally one is not better than the other, at least not at this point anymore. They've both got holes and repairs, and they're both kind of crappy shuttles. Is that right?
Yours is in worse shape.
Ours is in worse shape.
Yes.
Everyone in the Bloody Shuttle.
And I would say if we're gonna go back in a shuttle, it should be the one that left anyway. Less suspicious. Once we get within visual.
Am I in the bloody shuttle?
You are now in the Bloody Shuttle, and you slip
Get in
slightly.
the bloody shuttle!
Can we agree on a different naming convention for the shuttle?
Kellen's Party Bar!
Please, God, no.
I already painted the name on the outside.
All right, everyone is aboard the Bloody Shuttle, leaving the Prophets here behind the asteroid. And then there's this awkward moment with two pilots standing next to the pilot chair looking at each other.
Oh, I was gonna.
No.
I mean, you're fine. It's just natural for me to. You were doing
Real-
it first.
no,
I don't want it.
You are better at this.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
So script on the other shuttle. Create, if possible, I want to booby trap it.
You could pull the fuse that we put in.
So that that I want to shut it down in some way that
You've
basically.
already set all that up. It's shut down. You
Yeah.
just pull that cable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, I have the cable in my pocket so that it can't be driven.
You took the keys.
Yeah.
Be aware, he's the only one now able to get that shuttle functional. All right, where are you going? Ash?
We're headed back to 918B. We're gonna follow the original map.
All right.
Are we?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Because we just
I
talked about
yeah, I
not
thought there
doing
was-
that
No.
and waiting.
No. That was before we just got the transponder code to get past these missiles that we can get out, get there safely.
But right, I think there was a greater argument that what we're going into is like the jaws of the lion, and maybe we shouldn't be doing that. I think is sort of where
thought
Dr.
we knew
Pastuza
that.
may be coming from. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I will, because I thought we all knew that going in, and his trepidation was physically getting there.
No. Shooting us out of the air. We have a crappy shuttle that can get us there, but if there's missiles out in space just to get there that's going to shoot anything that's not one of theirs, we should not be going there. Not how we're equipped as is. What happens when we get there? You think they're
Yeah.
just going to lay their weapons down when we get there?
Yeah, I think there's a whole issue of when we get there, our story's probably going to fall apart pretty quickly.
We'll be shot dead within a minute.
That is a reasonable assumption that is going to happen.
What do we have? We have some assault rifles, some pistols,
And a bunch of smartasses.
Yeah.
a little ship with no guns.
I was trying to be friendly, okay?
We're gonna talk about that in the
What are
after
we,
show.
prophets or pussies?
Yeah, I was like, game player conversation. What else are we gonna do? We're not welcome on Ark-Rise. We're just causing more trouble the longer that we're there. We don't have any other outlets or points or truly places to go. I kind of feel that 918B is very adventure worthy.
And I will say,
Seems
if
like a
we
quest
don't,
is that way.
I
If-
don't
if,
disagree.
if we don't provide concrete evidence of this phenomenon, aside from the first episode, then it's almost as if we're just making it up. And,
Let's
it's
do
Dude,
that.
evidence
Crazy.
of missiles being shot at us for no reason.
Yeah, and
Well, they're old missiles.
our report's valid. It's fine. But my fear is that
But
this
how
is
many
the
more of
thi-
these
my
reports
fear is
can we
that this
keep?
is the cave of the three faces, and this is Adventure
Oh, wow.
5.
Call back to season 3
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is a
Yeah.
lot more of the.
This
the
seems like a
power of
pretty
the gears.
standard
This is bottom
defense
hill.
tactic to a pretty standard space station.
Sure it is, but we couldn't even handle that boy. And now we're going to at the
You
epicenter.
couldn't handle that.
No.
Zoma didn't
None
get a
of
chance
us.
to fight him.
Velu couldn't even.
3 of those boys.
Velu couldn't even.
I
handle
eat
that
boys
boy.
for no.
We did handle the Calliope. We did handle the robots, and so far y'all have done a pretty good job on Rip Claws.
Yeah,
I
we,
wasn't even
we-
there,
we-
but there's a
we
bloody
took a
ship.
different tack with the rib claws.
I think we can keep using special different tacks at 918B as Ash punches the go button.
I'm just saying, be ready to bug out.
I'm disturbed that
Let's
there's
not
a
let's
go
not
button.
That's my
insert
secret,
ourselves.
Professor.
Let's not insert
I'm always ready.
ourselves so deep that we can't get out.
The shuttle launches off, heading through asteroids towards the 918 Bravo facility. And as the facility grows larger and larger, you see it's this big metal structure with a large airlock. And it starts to grow larger and larger with no other missiles launched your way. The 6 of you locked and loaded, wondering what will come. And as you close in, the airlock door opens, and we will stop there for tonight. So, thank you so much for joining us as we made our way towards 918 Bravo. Epic sweeping movement of the plot at a snail's pace, but a lot of fun along the way. If you have a chance, drop by our Discord, and you can also support us on our Patreon page. You can catch all of that on ingloriousbards.com. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Good night.